All right. Everything's coming through fine, I think. We never have enough flashlights. We've been over this. You can never have enough crap ever. Period. Crap dash lights? Okay, well. We can we can have as many craptastic things as we want. This is our thing. Craptastic everything. Okay. So, right, Max is up. Do. No, he's upstairs. He'll always be upstairs. Okay, that just sounds fucking creepy as shit. Jesus Christ. All right. So, how was everyone's week? Other than complete shit because fuck COVID. Not COVID related? I'd love to say yes, but the media has demanded otherwise. Remember, the media knows what's best for us. They never wanted you to have fun.
What a surprise.
All along. All along.
All along. The libs just never wanted.
Okay, Jordan Peele. Jeez.
No, there is.
Oh, good, you got the reference.
Max, I'm pretty sure everyone got the reference.
It's not that hard.
It's not that difficult.
Well, at least amongst our circle of friends, it sure isn't.
Well,
obviously,
be?
that's all it matters. Oh man. What the fuck was that? Why did it sound like someone was huffing paint out of a microphone?
Your guess is as good as mine, Drew. Max,
now it sounds like you're snorting cocaine.
Ew.
And not the good kind of cocaine. Shitty.
What? That doesn't sound fun. Or good.
It's not fun. It's not fun. It's his idea of fun. Which, as we've discussed,
not that
is
kind
not
of fun.
Okay, if you don't do that, I will fucking kick you off of this server permanently. Seriously, that fucking is just the most annoying sound I've ever heard.
At least give us a headphone warning. Jesus.
No.
Yes, or else I will start blasting ear rape shit through VoiceBot, maxed out because I'm server admin and I can do that shit.
And I can just mute it.
Yeah, but not until after you've had your eardrums blown out. Because you won't even know it's coming.
This mech is massive.
What mech? What mech is massive?
The Fafnir Foxtrot 5.
Oh yeah, the Fafnir's fucking insane.
Anyways, my gamer.
Oh my god.
God, I don't know what's worse, that or the ear rape that I'm hearing. That I might be blocking.
I'm not sure which one's worse.
My only issue is I think the AC-20s might be too much.
The AC-20s?
Yeah.
No, dude, AC-20s on the Fafnir are fucking amazing.
No, because I was just playing in tier 2,
Okay.
and they shoot way too slow.
What do you mean they shoot way too slow?
I mean that the time it takes to put down 2 rounds of AC-20 ammo, I get
Yeah.
20 rounds of everything else back.
I mean, that's MechWarrior in a nutshell, if we're being honest, though.
So I'm thinking of dropping the AC-20s, putting in something that with a little bit more speed, and putting some consistent fire down.
I would say consistent fire wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But, like, remember, we do DACA because we can get quad AC-2s on there. So, there is that to take into account.
Let's just check it with quad AC-2s. No, let me drop these for a second.
Quad AC-2s on the Fafnir is by far my favorite DACA build.
Because
But
the last one I've heard was Ultra AC-10s and 2 AC-10 Ultra AC-10s and Ultra
I've been running a
AC-5s.
shit ton of LBXs as well. Ultra autocannons, of course, give a little more oomph, a little more bang for your
87.
buck.
All right. Fair warning. I want to test if you can adjust things on the fly while using the PTT function.
You can. The PTT function only engages what you set as the tone.
Yes, I know, but I want to know if you can set it on the fly while engaging PTT.
Do you think I should be running Ultra AC-20s then? Or is that
Yeah.
still too slow?
No, that's fucking amazing. Do it.
Cooldowns is 4
Do it.
seconds.
Dear Joe.
Well, it doesn't matter. Both of you do it.
Anyways,
My gamer.
Yeah,
Whoa,
that
okay,
does
that's
the
a
thing.
lot.
It does the thing. It does the thing I told you.
Oh,
it would
good.
do.
Oh, good.
Like maybe I could do Ultra AC-10 and Ultra AC-2s, and then just drop the medium lasers because they just don't do anything.
D&D, otherwise known as Dungeons and Waiting Around for People.
Oh wait, no, I could do like rotary AC-5s. Ooh, I wonder how
Hi,
that's gonna
Stoddards. Hurry the fuck up, Stoddards.
Yeah, well, I don't blame Adam because he got
One-
off work like 40 minutes ago. But anyways,
Yeah, but the other
so,
one has no
Jojo.
excuse.
sound. Yes, sir.
You got your thing done?
For the one shot,
Yeah.
it's been done for a while, my dude.
Why haven't you sent it to me yet?
Oh shoot. Yeah, give me a second.
You think I'd forget about this?
No, it's not that. I just left.
The Senate.
Okay, Palpatine, shush. It's not the most perfect, and I know it's not running on the thing, but I threw it up on that Automaker one from Wizards.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, give me a second. Where's your chat? I hate this.
Just send it on Facebook, dude. That's
I know,
easy.
that's what I'm trying to do, but I hate the fact that it only lets me have 3 chat windows up at the same time. That actually bothers me.
Oh no. You can only chat to 3 different groups or people at the exact same time. I've run into this problem so many times.
Okay, I get it. It's a first world problem. Oh no.
Why are you only level 1?
I don't know. Fervorous.
Yeah, dude, you can level this up to level 5. And Are you using variant human or are you what's the looks like you're just using standard human, which means you would get a +1 in every single one of your ability
It's not. I
scores.
understand it's not perfect, but you know what? I threw it together in a kind of a quick second, so
No, like these are things that you get on top of it. Like I don't the character's fine, whatever. It's just you're level 1 and the encounter is balanced for a bunch of level 5s.
can we just scale it up to level 5 then?
Yeah, no, you just swap out level 1 for level 5 and throw all your extra shit in there.
All right. I don't think it's gonna autocorrect itself because it doesn't
It-
have the.
Yeah, I don't think it does. Do you not have a copy of the blank sheet?
I don't have a blank sheet version of it.
Okay, one sec.
I have the one that's like that's coded to mine, but not a blank sheet version. Unfortunately.
There you go.
Do rotary AC5s need a targeting comp?
No, they just need a shit ton of cooling. Dual AC5s fucking chew through heat so fucking quick.
I mean, I'm rack 5. I'm like quad rack 5s, bro.
On a Fafnir?
So yeah, why not?
Is that even possible?
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heat sinks. So tell me.
Not AC2, like not rotary AC2s.
AC5s.
Like ultra auto AC5? Like send me
Yes.
a pic, bro.
It's not perfect, but it's. I think if I
I'm
balance
just trying to
out,
like wrap my head around exactly what is going on. Because that just sounds like a
because there's
shit
two.
ton-
Hang on. If I drop 1, pick up on ammo. Hmm, 99.9, huh? Means I have to drop my armor a bit. Just a hair. Oh, perfect. I understand that. What, McAfee?
I am so confused.
Darn it. I gotta figure out how to balance this, though.
Okay, let's see.
Like, I'm not gonna fire them all at once, obviously.
Yeah, dude, like
It's 2 spread. Right side, left side,
It's-
so I can peek.
you're not good. I'm just like fucking straight up, dude. Test it and you'll understand what I mean when I say the ghost heat on that is going to suck.
Well, that's assuming I fire all 4 rotary cannons
But
at
even
once.
dualies, like just go in and fire 2 of them at the same time, you'll see what I mean. Like you
Fine.
need so many heat sinks.
But I'm over tonnage if I go light fervorous. 102. You know what? Let's try this. There's not a lot of ammo on this thing, but I'm gonna try it. So I can do quadrant 2s, but I can't do quadrant 5s. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. See what I mean, though? Ghost heat on that bitch is gonna be fucking bad. So fucking bad.
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna run out of ammo before the fight ends, actually. I think that's the problem. Yeah, if I stagger my left and right sides, I could probably peek properly. So I'm not exposing too much of my torso, and I think I'd be okay. That's too far.
Alright. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna.
No, guns are fine, buddy. If I just stagger the left and right sides, I don't get ghosted.
Okay.
Although I lose a lot of ammo on this one because I'm shooting twice as many rounds.
Yep.
So I can chew through 2 mechs entirely without running out of ammo. Ugh, God, that's bad.
But you'll be out of ammo after those 2 mechs.
Yep. And that sucks even more. How do I do this without... So maybe not rotaries. How many slots does this take? 5, 10... 10, 10... 10... 10, 10, 5, 5? Puts me at 55. Then I get 1, 2, 1, 2. Half. So this means I get 23, 46, 46 on 46 AVX, that's 23 shots. 25 plus 46 plus 8, or 54 shots. So, okay, that doesn't sound too bad. 35, 70, 82, 70, 82, plus 20, that's 102, so 51 shots here. Okay.
Oh, there's one.
Let's see how this fares.
Where's the other? Congratulations, you still beat your sister.
Holy crap.
Hey, not a bad time estimate, Drew. The half-past mark.
Look, do we just need to start at 7:30? Because
No, this was a fucked day.
no, I get that, but like last 3 sessions, we've been starting at like 7:20, 7:30 every single time.
Apparently, Hannah can't see the call.
It definitely all
No.
there.
I don't know about that. I like the 7:15 mark. That's a good idea. It's just, for me at least, today was just fucked. Do you know how much dirt I moved on estimate?
Dirt?
Oh, all that shit in the video that I sent?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
around 600 pounds.
I can believe that.
Was that in the trough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
I can believe that.
Well, consider this. It's silt.
What? Why
Who's
are we-
calling me?
No, it's just.
Hannah's in the wrong chat.
Why?
I got her. Don't worry.
Uh,
And so yeah, no, it's silt, so it's very, very fine, and it was completely waterlogged. So it weighed as much as cement.
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
I
Nobody's
literally
doing.
spent,
We have one other person with video, so it's like, fuck it, whatever.
oh,
My dream of
I have
of
this.
seeing people will have to wait.
LB10Xs are basically just shotguns.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. Now you should probably.
Same with all the
actually-
LBX models.
Get your head in the game.
I know. Okay.
That
I
includes everyone
think-
because I see only one person on roll 20, unless you're.
I know. I'm
You know.
getting on. I'm getting on.
I hear the sound echoes beneath, angels and skylines meet, and I'm straining to reach the light on the surface, light on the other side. I feel the pages turning. I see the candle burning down before my eyes, before my wild eyes. I feel you holding me tighter. I cannot see. When will we finally
Honestly, that's
left
really
it to-
inexpensive.
Yeah, you can give him more because
Pretty
it's
fucking great.
Patreon, and he lets you choose.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it's been like, it's been great. I've just left my subscription on. Sure, it's only at $1, but it's like $1 a month. It's just like, fuck here.
It's just worth it.
It
like,
is.
honestly.
It really is. The autocomplete on everything is, and he's always up to fucking date. I don't think he's got Tasha's yet, at least, not on my version,
He says that he might not include it.
because of the hate.
No, just because it breaks a lot of things. Like there's a meta magic feat that if you're a sorcerer, you can take and basically get 2 free meta magic slots on top of it. There's a lot of shit that's broken in it. All right,
I think he probably will still put it in because, well,
that's true. He'd put in.
He's
Unearthed
got on-
Arcana anyways.
yeah, I was about to say he's got Unearthed Arcana. That shit's even worse.
So will you send me the most recent one, Adam?
Yeah, I can get you the at least the one that I got.
All right, Facebook
Oh.
chat is open. Everything is good to go. You all are in roll 20.
Mhm.
Don't worry that the map isn't there. There is a reason. You'll find out soon enough.
Hey, look, there's a map.
So, there's a corner of the map.
Ping. It's here. It's
Alright.
enough.
So, with that said, last we left off, the music was a
Alright.
lot less joyful, but you know what? We're just gonna keep it, because fuck it. Why not? Have a depressing recap while listening to not depressing music. That sounds good. The intrepid adventurers, maybe the Gilded Chimera. We're still working out the branding on that. Made their way with an unknown caravan the town of Sutton, where, after a few hard days of travel, a couple of interesting encounters with undead, and more than enough questionable situations to have the entire caravan on edge.
Shit's fucked.
You and the caravan boss, Athalos, scouted out the front end of the town of Sutton, finding a much worse off town than the last time they had been there. Doing battle with a couple of strange cow beasts that became known as harvesters. One of you exploring a little bit further into the town with almost zero backup, because smart thing. Before finally making your way back to the caravan, reporting in, and ultimately exhausted, battered, bruising, some of you almost on the verge of death, you fell asleep and have awoken the following morning, at least a semblance of rested and recuperated and ready to face the day.
Oh, we got a long rest.
You did get a long rest.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that, with Athalos slowly but surely coaxing you all awake, is where we will begin tonight's session.
Long
So.
rests. That's there.
With the smell of breakfast floating through the camp, what would
Bacon.
you all like to do?
Bacon.
Oh,
there we go.
At breakfast, I'm going to just ask everyone a few questions.
Well, I'm gonna eat breakfast and start journaling because of the
Huh.
things that
All your
Sent me a-
adventures this...
you would want to write down.
Sorry,
crazy.
Hannah, you roboted.
You're roboting.
Oh, let me try different.
Hard robot.
Love.
I am not a robot.
Drew, I am no longer going to be using shield just for spellcasting in future.
Got it?
I've already
I
adjusted
trust
my
that you'll
armor class.
adjust the AC down too. So
Already done it.
perfect.
How is
Okay.
this?
Much better.
Okay.
Substantially better.
Sometimes
his-
my phone switches the internets without my permission.
It's all good.
LOL.
Thalos,
Whoa.
sitting at the edge of the fire, kind of just tending it, handing out, not bacon, sadly, mostly just the bit of oatmeal, some brown crumbled sugar, and bits of dried fruit on top of it.
That sounds like a fucking awesome breakfast.
That sounds
Yeah,
really
like
good.
I'd pay pretty pennies on that for something like that.
I'm making
Just because you're in a caravan doesn't mean you don't have to, that you have to eat shit.
bacon's fucking great.
Bacon.
Like he's not wrong.
Orin likes the meat. Pork. Salted pork.
Well, I'm very sorry that we don't have any pork, but well,
Bacon is pork.
sadly, well, part of that is why I wanted to talk to you. But first and foremost, consider this breakfast a wee bit of an apologize for yesterday as well.
Do all Northern Kanya's adventures and...
Do I need to get some
between
context on
us?
this apology?
One at a time there. To answer the tall and we'll call you regularly handsome. Could use some calluses on your hand though. Definitely.
Okay.
Get wrecked.
But to answer your question, no, well, there's a bit of context. You see, my compatriot, second in command, whatever you want to call him, Rise, he told me about you being in a part of a group called the Gilded Chimera and how they may or may not be wanted by the Coalition for some pretty serious crimes, and, well, you may or may not have confirmed that. So, with the recent talks of bandits hitting caravans, marking them with owning the personnel, I kind of figured that, if one of you died scouting at the town, it'd be probably better than one of us. And frankly speaking, you kind of saved my life yesterday, and I really wanted to apologize for doubting your intentions, because if you are criminals, then you're the nicest criminals that I've met, which is not really saying a lot, but, because I haven't really met a whole lot of criminals, but at the same time, you legitimately saved my life, and so I
Orange just chewing.
Quite
on
all right.
bacon.
It's quite all right.
It's okay. We're
Do we want to give the full story here?
no.
frankly
We're
speaking,
not,
I
we're
don't
not
want
really,
to know.
We're not really criminals. Let's put it that way.
Well,
It's
since on the
a little
topic
more
of the
nuanced
whole
than
story,
that, I
I'd
guess is the
It's
line.
nuanced,
Right.
and we're falsely
interested to
accused.
hear the full story.
Look, if you're going to tell the full story, I don't want to be here. The more I can say that I didn't know, the better. So you all sort out your things. I'm going to be over there, and when you're ready to go check the town for supplies, because I'm going to go check the town for supplies, because we kind of need supplies. We're not staying around here. We're getting the
We
rations.
can
we're
come
getting
with
the
you
fucking
soon enough.
Question for you then.
answer for you.
If somebody asks, you're just gonna tell them that you didn't know where we were, right?
Didn't know who, what, where, what.
Good man.
Perfect.
Good.
I will take it.
Just see him.
Actually,
just get up.
can I just roll insight on that?
Yeah, go for it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we
Thank
need
you
to
for
do
doing
that
that.
more.
I'm not gonna roll because I didn't think of that, and I don't want to metagame it.
17
Yep,
plus... Fuck, 17 plus 4, 21.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
That's a fucking dope ass roll. Yeah, you're very certain that a gentleman this socially awkward, at the very least, is capable of denying and or just never mentioning that you were here in the first place.
As a gentleman's quote, the gentleman's word.
Sure.
Nice.
Othello's just, right, you have fun, dusting off his pants, moving away from the small little breakfast fire that had been prepared there.
I want to just crush the rest of my breakfast because I'm hungry.
Go for it. No
Crush
roll
it.
needed for that
We
shit.
were kind of talking over each other, but Marcella did say that since we were on the topic of this, the full story, she'd kind of like to hear it if you were willing.
Oh,
Clever, do you want to or shall I?
combination of the both. I guess I could do overarching stuff when you could fill in details on things
Can
you-
I lead with this then?
Yes, of course.
So, I'm a Vilmo, and specifically, my dad, is the one that asked for Clover's head and my presence. So technically, we're not bandits per se or criminals per se. We fled the City of Lamps.
We just really like being alive.
And not to put it lightly, there's a death spire, or whatever the heck that was, in the middle of my old stomping grounds. So I'm just full on noping this.
Did I see that spire? I assume I did, but
Yes. It's very hard to miss a towering, jagged.
that's what I thought.
That being said, we have
Massive
even less
black
idea of what
ice.
it is than Clover and Barrack.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just calling it the Death Spire because
That's-
I'm just like, that's the closest.
Relatively
Somebody died,
adequate,
and
yeah.
there's a spire. It's close enough, right?
I mean, for the record, you did hear Erland chant "hateful monument," so you might have an
But-
idea.
Yeah,
of
but
what
that
it's
could
called.
mean anything.
But that could be, of course, that could mean anything. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm calling it a death spire, an anger spire, maybe.
No, I like
Close
Death
enough.
Deathspire works.
So, Clover, if you would like to follow up with the details on this subject matter, because it requires my dad.
Yeah, well, why don't I start further back than Barricule was present for? On my end, I was sent to the City of Lamps on a well, it wasn't so much diplomatic, but a sort of investigatory mission by the Mouse Folk. And when I got there, the captain of the guard paired me with 3 other people to investigate and to deal with some problems they were having in the woods. We went to said woods, found a giant bandit cave full of an evil wizard, and just a lot of dead bodies, really. Survived the evil wizard. One of our friends, her super cool and cute mechanical dog exploded from a fireball from said evil wizard.
I think you and I need to talk later, Clover, because I don't remember this part of the story.
Oh, well, you weren't here for that, and I don't know if I've mentioned it before.
I don't think you have.
No. Anyway.
Was that well, your friend, the Vidalkin? Is he there?
Yes, he was one of the people that the captain of the guard teamed me up with. And we eventually became the Gilded Chimera after the young, I don't know what kind of magic wizard person she was. We had a tiefling girl with us at the time, Ophelia. Very rude, quite demeaning. Did not get along with her very well. Anyway, she went to magic school. And me and the other 2 continued on doing missions for the city, including stopping fighting with the Dryads. At which point the House Elige kind of took notice of us. And we kind of did not have a choice in them making us their allies. And we became the Gilded Chimera, the 3 of us, registered as a guild. And then we were asked to go to the Fancy Elige party, and us and our other noble friend who Barricule knows here, she suggested we raid the House Vilmo to get some documents on some very bad evil doings that were going on in the city that were party to all of us and all of our separate ideals.
Wait, so you helped steal something from your own house?
Yeah, we found that out later. He was in disguise as a butler. Oh, speaking...
That I would like to omit from the details, considering the fact that, yeah, there's some things that my dad does that I don't understand, and I just wanted to understand.
Yeah.
Wait, was that why I was told that your name was Gabriel?
Yes. Speaking of which, moving forward, it might be best if Barricule, we refer to you as Gabriel in the comfort of other people.
Right, yes, disguise things. Got it.
Yes. And we will go back to, in the company of other people, referring to me as Ashwin, which is a very common Mousefolk name.
Ashwin, I like that.
Yeah, it's
For
a
the
very
record,
common name.
if either Marcilla or Orn wants to roll a history on Ashwin, you are free to.
Sure, I'll do a history. Why not?
15 plus 3.
This is the
Ah,
one
that's
who-
a nat 1.
18.
Nat 1 on history, yeah.
First roll tonight, folks.
Ah, yes, this Ashwin is made of Ashwin.
Which makes
Name,
it...
Ashwin.
Drew, are you doing it on skill checks where does it add pluses or no?
Yeah, it would still have plus.
Okay, so 6.
What? Jesus.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Still.
lowest I can roll.
Still,
Sorry,
his name
sorry, it's not
Ashwin.
on stone. The name. Okay, so Marcilla, the name Ashwin is. You know full well that Clover isn't lying. There have been several prominent Ashwins in even recent memory. It's a maybe not a cult classic, but treated as the John of female mouse folk names.
So like the Steve.
Or Becky or Sarah.
Becky.
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 I've never heard that name in a while.
Jojo, you forget that one of your best friends really hates being called Becky.
Because I call her Bex. And she doesn't mind that.
Oh, I thought she.
Anyway.
And we're back.
So, speaking of disguises and the retrieval of sensitive documents that went on, Barricule, you and I need to talk after this is done, because I have received relevant information you would like to know, and I'm not sure if you want them to know it yet, so I want to leave that up to you. So we'll talk in a second after
Talk
this.
over some. What's the equivalent of coffee here?
Tea?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee is
Coffee.
the equivalent of coffee.
The coffee is made of coffee.
I don't
I
know.
would like to have some happy go brown
Coffee
morning
spelled with a
juice.
K.
More
Yes,
espressi, less depressy.
Yeah.
Fill that cup
So-
again.
Yeah, that all happened. We liberated said documents. Definitely very important information in there. Totally worth it. Barricule, you did hide most of them back in the city. We might need those at one point.
I took a
Um,
lot of them, I think.
I don't know that.
No. You
left a lot.
very specifically stated that you left majority of the documents except for the ledger, except for the leather-bound ledger for the shippings and goings and things like that.
Wasn't my adoption papers in that mix? Because I remember saying that I wanted those.
Yeah,
yes,
took
you
your
also
adoption
you also
papers.
took your adoption papers. Yes.
And then there's
Yeah.
also the papers that Clover did swipe.
Yes, but those aren't with me anymore.
Oh.
How-
What pages are you talking about? We don't know what pages you're talking about. So, anyways,
know.
Obviously,
what
Marcilla
pages
doesn't know. This is Max knowing.
Orin doesn't know either.
And I know everything, Murphy.
I'm expecting the grumble from Orin right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, the liberation of sensitive documents. And then we went and we heard that the party was being attacked, went and saved them, saved a bunch of nobles. It suddenly, evil wizard guy appeared. He re-murdered my own brother.
Hmm.
This is not a good moment for me. We're gonna move past that and buck up and be okay. And
Also, winter happened.
yeah. So then, the evil wizard guy killed one of my compatriot Erlin's, his entire family, and made an internal zombie winter storm, which we escaped from with
That-
the Elige family.
Somehow we managed to get out of that dodge.
Yeah, we did.
Somehow I don't even know how we got out of that dodge.
Yeah, that was a
Let's not talk
Close
about it
call.
again.
and then we got summoned to court. We went to court. At which point we killed a bunch of zombies in the middle. Went to court. I was technically an ambassador of the Mouse Folk at that point. We watched Barricule's dad murder the Elige house leader, Lady Elige.
Technically not. Like, he really did a number on her, yeah, but he didn't do the killing blows, technically.
Oh, that's true. He almost murdered her, and then Erland used her death to create giant death spike, at which point me and Barracuel said, fuck this shit, left court, and met up with you guys at the bar and left the city. So I assume because we rushed out of the city so quickly instead of finding out what happened, that Barracuel probably had angry words with his family.
I didn't even say anything to
Yeah.
my dad, to be fair with you. I said a lot to my sister, though.
Oh, well, I didn't know. I just kind of assumed, considering instead of going to your house, you just said, oh, I don't know, this is bad, and left, that bad things happen. Yeah, so now,
I can't make
Barracuel's-
this out of world reference, damn it.
So now Barracuel's dad wants me dead because I saw him 99% murder the former leader, make a whole bunch of racist statements. And so he wants me dead, so I'm not allowed to go back to my family or my home or anyone who ever loved or cared about me until I clear my name, which is super fun. I love that.
So your dad's the reason I got thrown in jail for not being human?
Yeah, I don't know anything, but based
Okay,
on context,
let me
probably.
put some clarity to this. Prior to this, there was a little bit of extras where the main house, which is not my dad, was very anti anything that's human. Or anything that's not human, my bad. And was pro everything that is human. So, which is weird, because I'm not human. Just saying. And Clover isn't human, so that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it makes sense from my perspective, but
Yeah, but the way that the government was like, we're all anti-human, and that yet they took me in, the
well, do you know if they knew you were not a
I don't
human
think they did.
when they
honestly don't
adopted
think-
you?
No, I don't think so.
That
And
would
I've been-
explain it then.
I also did a really good job hiding it, so it feels weird.
Probably would.
These wings don't like tuck themselves in very well.
Yeah, so I think that's about it. Basically, we saw a whole bunch of shit go down, and now they want us dead for seeing the shit go down. And also taking the documents that showed that they were up to really sketchy stuff. So we have one friend left alive in the city. Maybe not some documents that might have been kept in Barracuel's old bar.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss that bar.
Yeah, sorry about that. It seemed really important to you.
I'll make another, I guess. I think maybe.
Did I miss anything? I think I got everything.
Yeah, it seems about right. I think there's not. I don't know. We have the amount of times that I've been in a place of able to talk is questionable at best.
So I'm curious now that I have told, you two, Marcella and Orin, what got us out of the city.
Thank you, by the way.
Yes, thank you.
And so, why are you following us? Because from what I understood, you just wanted out of the city, and you're just kind of here. So it's a little suspicious. Like, what's in it for you? You've already almost died twice, and yet you're still here, and I don't know why.
Like, I'm grateful, but
Great helping and all that, but super suspicious.
Also, thanks for saving my life. Like, I don't say that very often, but seriously. Like, I was almost dead. And I don't like it.
Well, as that first fight in the other village, I'm not sure I had that much say in that. This all happened in the middle of the night. But the second fight, well, I thought I'd be better off staying with you guys than going out again, given how dangerous things have been on my own. I don't know, I guess I just feel better being with you guys at the moment.
Fair.
You feel better being with wanted escapees of a racist city trying to catch a dragon.
Well, when you put it like that,
You have a strange value of feeling better.
it's more exciting too.
Well, that
I'm not
makes
one
sense.
I'm not one to pry, and you don't
I
have
am.
to answer this. Oh, but I find it almost morbid curious than anything that you've decided to follow after nearly dying twice. I would ask the question why, but you've given me the now that you've given me the answer why, it's leading to more why questions.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And Orin, why? Not to like, not in the philosophical sense, but like, why are you here?
To outdrink me, duh.
It's one
Try.
of life's mysteries.
Need a rematch.
Rematch. For the drinking or like as a general purpose?
His honor's at stake. I damaged his honor.
I need material.
Oh.
You have been focused on a lot of heavy metals.
I
Well,
need
we're always
better
happy to shop.
Well, you're
material
happy.
you
to-
can't buy.
Oh,
The exotic stuff. Damn it, I really wish I didn't have to leave my bar. I would have totally done a couple extra orders of things.
Well, maybe we can get you back to your bar at some point.
we do need to hear our names in the city eventually. Dragon definitely first on the whole priorities list.
Can you make things out of dragon bone? That'd be cool.
Probably.
I mean, you can make anything out of anything if you try hard enough. It just might not be good.
Hey, I just wanted to see what the weaponsmith could cook up.
If I make it, it will be good.
I mean, the crossbow you made me is pretty damn good, so I believe it.
I'm just really happy that you're here, because if you can crossbow, you can do other things. I don't know what other things, but you know what? I think I could find out sooner or later.
Fire. Health.
Yeah, that's worked out good so far too.
Considering the fact you guys literally saved my life, I am grateful.
Oh right.
Mhm.
On the topic of saving
Oh
lives.
God! Othello,
While the
where did you
phallus
come from?
appears.
He's just fucking.
Were you
sitting there
always
eating
there?
fucking shit. He's been
Pops
just
out of the
sitting
bush.
there while you guys are discussing life stories, and he's just like,
No,
No, he said he
um,
walked away.
He did in fact walk away. But
like
you
my
guys been
person
chatting
better.
for a good chunk of time. And you can see that he's a little bit pensive as the sun has started to get higher in the sky.
All right.
Sorry. Well, I left a wee bit earlier in the conversation, and frankly, based on what I walked into just now, definitely don't want to know. So,
Cool.
with that
Thanks.
in mind, Now, this is what I wanted to provide. Listen, the caravan crews voted last night. We're going to scavenge the ravage, and then we're going to make our way to Ogden. And
I'm
probably
sorry,
bunker
above
down.
table, you're gonna scavenge the ravenge?
What?
Scavenge the rations.
Oh,
Try saying that with an Irish accent, okay? I dare you. It's fun.
Scavenge the rations.
What accent that was?
Scavenge the
Oh
rations.
my
Scavenge
god.
the rations.
Still,
Anyways,
Scavenge the rations.
Sorry, that's
that
to
was
make our way to
good.
Ogden.
my
We're
night
gonna bunker down there until the fighting here is, well, done.
So basically, what would you like us to do? Would you just want me to stand here, make sure things are not gonna come back at
we're
us?
just I would just appreciate if you followed me into town and just made sure that I didn't die quite like yesterday. And before we get to that,
This time?
before we get to that point, because my traveling days are coming to an end for a little bit, and it sounds like your traveling days might just be started, I figured you could probably use this a little more than I could. And he pulls out a fairly large rolled piece of parchment and kind of hands it over to whoever reaches out first.
Clover?
I'll take it.
Pass.
It's paper. I need it.
It's paper. I don't need it.
It's paper. It's going to Clover.
Fair enough. It's a fairly large rolled parchment. Probably about 2, almost 3 feet in length. Tied with a little bit of twine. The parchment, or the parchment itself, is fairly well kept and in fairly good shape.
Would you get a tube or something for that?
Is there
No,
anything
you
written
just,
on it?
Well, it's rolled up right now.
Can I sneaky peeky unroll it?
Yes, you
Hold it
can.
all. Come on.
Unrolling it a little bit, you are greeted with a full-sized map. It kind of, from the corner that you can tell, it showcases just one quadrant, and as you unravel more and more...
I kind of just want to peek over Clover's shoulder
You're
because I'm
greeted.
clearly taller than Clover.
Is it even really peeking over my shoulder at that point rather than just standing?
Y'all can look at roll 20
I'm
and
sitting.
a...
so-
Looking over her head.
Roll 20.
Okay.
Right,
What am I looking
right.
at?
This is here.
Oh,
This is
shit.
here. We are here.
The new
Oh, we are where?
overmap.
Oh. Papa. Oh. Danger.
So-
Will Robinson, danger.
In the
Ah,
video game
fuck it, you ding
sense,
dong
you would probably be getting an achievement that says "World Map Unlocked." Being that this, and now we're gonna get we're gonna get copyright strike. Thanks for that.
Nah, it was less than
Here's
7 seconds.
Dragons.
So the
And I sang it.
map has been updated with what the markings that would be on that map, namely all of the trade caravans that this specific caravan and specifically Athalos has been a part of or traveled upon, as well as all the trade routes and everything that is known within the area.
Hey,
Borders.
Athalos.
Yeah.
It says here coalition border. Are these protected at all?
I mean, for the most part, they never had to be until, we ran into the beastum. But for the most part, it was more until the coalition. They were, various groups and otherwise. So the island in the center, that was mostly Vidalcan territory. Now they're part of the coalition, so of course it's coalition territory, and so on and so forth.
But they don't have like rotating guards or anything, right?
I mean, I'm not sure if you can fully comprehend, but it's a lot of fucking territory there, mate. Like,
Yeah.
there's
No, you're not.
we
You're
don't
not
we don't
wrong.
even.
I'm just trying to figure out how. I'm just
Oh,
trying to
they were
figure out where
never
to spot.
they were never really too concerned with specific border areas. Mostly they just set up walls or other things from specific areas where they really didn't want people coming in from. So you got your up by the fortress of Garthmog, you got your seawall that was to protect against pirate invasions and otherwise. Of course, you got your Forbidden City walls just on the outskirts. That was erected more recently with the Beastum to keep them from encroaching too much on their territory.
That's
And so
around the lamp, the city of lamps, hey?
well, the Garthmog one, yeah. That sea route was really hit by a lot of pirate activity. Still is, to be honest.
Hmm.
But the seawall and the sea gate ultimately stopped a lot of the
So what about
ships.
Gallows Dock? Considering that's a big major trade route, are we like the
Oh,
security
huge.
there pretty tight, hey?
Oh yeah. If you're wanting to keep a low profile, not that I would ever know why you would want to keep a low profile.
No,
Clearly,
not at all.
you're trustworthy individuals. Gallows Dock is, how to say, fucking impenetrable. So stay away.
Got it.
Did we get told the name of the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
Midas.
Midas.
It's
Ages ago.
okay. So I point to the danger Will Robinson point of the map here and go, "What's this?"
Oh, the Desolation of Gershu. Well, I'm sure there's someone smarter than me that could tell you, but basically, nobody goes there because people who go in there die.
So like a no man's land.
Yeah, basically, no man's land.
Hmm.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Now, to be fair, people do set
Do we-
up mines on the outskirts and kind of, people who are down their luck, they'll go to the mining towns around the desolation areas because you can make a shit ton of gold. But, of course, you're risking your life, and the more exposure that you give in there, the higher the chance that you're probably going to have an early retirement from life.
Okay.
Also, I'd like to
What
point
are the
out
chances of a dragon's lair being there?
Very low. Although I shouldn't say that, because the Black Sea, where our favorite dragon from the past, kind of died in.
'Cause-
But
Clover, do you
anyways.
want me to just spill it here, or do you want me to just try to keep a tight lip here?
Let's low detail.
We're looking for a certain thing.
You're going to have to be a lot more fucking
Little more
specific than
detail.
that.
I don't know. Between me and my compatriots here, I don't know how much I'm allowed to disclose at this rate.
Well, let me put it this way. My entire life has revolved around trade and caravans, and sometimes ships. But that's beside the point. So, does this have anything to do with any of those things?
I'm just trying to, because I see a lot of good trade routes. My question is how much information gets passed along these trade routes. And that's why I'm trying to figure out in my head.
Oh, shit ton. I mean, if you're talking rumors, I could talk your fucking ear off for days.
Talk over coffee or something.
Well, what are you trying to find specifically?
Midas, specifically.
Midas, he definitely has a lair. We know that dragons typically have lairs. and hordes and other things. That's been proven in history. Midas doesn't really let people near, so we just kind of guesstimate where it is.
And what's the closest approximation at this rate?
Well, if you ask the caravan people, they'll say that the Nicola Mountains are probably the best place. If you ask the people down in Lawton, though, well, they'll say that the lair's actually out in sea.
So we don't have conclusive evidence to prove one or the other.
No, but we
Great.
do have a month to look around.
I mean, this is just coming from me, but
Stupid.
Wait, wait, hang on. You said the desolation of Girsu. There's a lot
Yeah.
of gold there?
well, there's a lot of gold that can be. Well, like the town of Sutton. You think this little town just popped up as a fucking trade town? No. Cali has the lumber mills as well as the farms and everything. The docks have, of course, trade coming in from the sea. Sutton has a mine. You know, like
I'm just trying to
ma-
rack
the
my head
magically
around the
power
entire thing, because I'm just like, if gold is to be basically mined out of the desolation of Girsu, what's the chances of
Well, it's
of
not.
it
It's
actually
not
being-
literally gold, but like the desolation from. Now you got me talking. Something magic shit. And you mine the magic shit, and then you sell it because it's worth a fuck ton.
Oh.
Drew, can I roll insight check, please?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Rolling dice. Okay! Nat 20.
Okay, what is that as a total?
21.
Okay. He seems truthful. You definitely get the sense that there is more potentially to some of these mines. Especially since, he's talking about there being a number of places that this happens, and yet there's really only Sutton on the map. And nothing else near it. Yet all of the trade routes seem to circle around the desolation, and some of them touch quite heavily on it. So it's like, looking at the map and what he says, you're fairly certain there's like...
Well, there's probably some like mining villages and some other things that are plausible around that area.
likely things that he might just not be sharing specifically. He's being truthful with what he's sharing. He's just not technically
just
sharing
omitting-
everything. Yeah.
Hmm. Clover? What you thinking here?
Well, I'm thinking we definitely have to start out by searching the village of. We're at Sutton, right? Sutton.
Correct.
Do we?
See if anyone
Because
has
what's
any
the next
written
caravan that's
copies.
coming in?
Well, there won't be another caravan that's
Well,
coming through.
City's
okay, well,
destroyed.
isn't this one heading to Arcton, they said?
Well, I mean, we weren't.
could just ask the
supposed to
dude,
go-
he's
we were
right here.
supposed to go to Negrese and so on and so forth. But given this state of things right now, we're just gonna go to Arcton and bunker down for the time being. I mean, it's fucking undeads walking all over the place. That shit hasn't happened for, like, as far as I know, centuries. So
So far as long as Arcton isn't the same way that this place is.
We
I
have
mean,
to go
if
north.
Ogden's,
though.
if Ogden's gone, then we'll just make our way to the Gale of Stalk, or maybe we'll make our way to the Havoc Stronghold. There's a number of things we can. All the bosses, and I agree with them. We don't want to be out on the road right now.
We are okay
No,
with
that's
going with you to
fair.
Arcton. Arcton was like generally where we wanted to end up anyway.
Sure, I mean,
We'll definitely have
won't
to
say
figure a
no
way
to-
back to Sutton, though. Like Sutton and basically that area.
Well, that's just a short walk away. We're just investigating that today.
No,
yeah,
I understand
we're not
that.
leaving.
I understand
Not
that.
yet.
It's just once we go back to Arcton, and if we can't figure out where Midas
yeah,
is,
we'll figure that out.
yeah.
No need to make plans during a giant zombie wartime when we don't know what's going to happen if we're going to survive a dragon or not anyway.
Look,
That's
all
true.
I'm saying is you'll probably find more information at like the Gallus Dock, Arcton, Negrosai, Lawton. You know, one of the major trade points. Sutton and Orc Alley are relatively small, all things considered. So
All right.
that's just me. I'm just saying that because I'm planning on getting the fuck out of here anyway.
No. That's totally fair because that's actually very, very fair. I'm just I just having to think about like all of the stuff that we need to probably do. Clover's probably got a lot.
Why don't we walk
on
and
that.
think? Because I
Yeah, let's
we're on the I'm on. You're not on, but I'm on the clock because they want food, and
All right.
Sutton should have food, so
Yeah.
we're
Let's-
gonna go try
yeah.
and find food. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
So, is there anything anyone else would like to do, or are you?
Can we
gonna
just
make
do
your
the?
way?
Can Clover and I do the walk and talk like separately?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm going to look over at Orin. Look at Orin and look at Marcella and look back at Orin and say, play nice.
Hey, do that. Play nice with each other, and I could definitely get you your reputation back for drinking better than I do. That's a grumble and a half.
Grumble just stops. That was funny.
I'm gonna hover that over his head now. Goddamn.
All right.
Okay, what is this?
Everyone
paper?
kind of groups up. It's not a long walk, but you can at least have a slight discussion on the way over there. So,
Well, I was thinking that we should probably, take at least one wagon with us so we can chuck any supplies we do find in the wagon instead of trying to carry it by hand.
True.
Smart.
And it might be
That's
a
something you'd have to ask
Better
Basala.
And it's
GTFO.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a
Possibility.
good,
I thought the caravan was going to Sutton anyway.
No, we're going
Yeah, but I mean,
first
like
to make
going
sure.
through first, pre-checking it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
doing
Oh,
zero.
Um,
So can we
as-
just put the cart
salvage.
just like outside Sutton somewhere?
I got you.
Yeah,
guys.
we're just on the outskirts.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're headed towards the outskirts, but you and Clover said you wanted to have a talk. So,
Yeah.
Talk.
As a note, I would like to mention, Drew, that while carrying my backpack with all the medals and all my other quote-unquote gear, not my armor and shit, I am encumbered, equaling 25-foot movement speed.
okay.
When entering combat, please assume auto drop of backpack, and I've got everything in there, and the raw metal supplies.
So what is this paper you're talking about, Clover?
Not paper.
I'll be
You
right back.
remember how Tura gave me the little hand crossbow that lets me message people? Remember that?
The crossbow of messaging things, basically.
Yeah, that thing. So I've been in contact with my sister,
Yeah.
which
She cute.
was for a mouse.
You don't have to answer
yes.
that. I'm just being a dink.
Yes, I do have to answer that. I would say she's significantly cuter than I am by most folk standards, but that's really not the point. I am not supposed to contact anyone. Basically, I'm supposed to be an entire outcast because your dad wants me dead. But I'm still
To be
contacting
fair,
her.
my dad wants us both dead now.
Yes. Well, I don't know about you. I don't know. Does the poster say dead or alive or not the point?
I don't know.
So-
Nor do I care. It's at this point, it's basically dead.
Yeah. So I've been continuing to talk to her anyway, even though I'm not supposed to. which is bad for a meadow garden. I feel a little guilty, but it is necessary. So, anyway, you know that nice orc tailor that made us the disguises?
We're probably gonna have to use those more often.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Was he a friend of yours?
He works for me. Well, he used to.
Yeah, your dad kind of tortured information out of him. I don't currently know how he is. I just know that there was torture involved and that he gave up
Course.
information. So basically,
A Vilmo does what a Vilmo does.
Yeah,
Just
so-
take it at that.
yeah,
I might be the
basically,
exception to the norm here.
you seem different from your family. We've already got that covered.
Mhm.
Your dad 100% knows that we took stuff from your house. We got away with that at the trial a little bit, but
There was
not so much
that was
anymore.
kind of a. To be fair, that was kind of inevitable.
Yeah. And Gavin Darkmore, the guy who opened the box for us, crazy
Oh, crazy
magic power
Gavin.
guy.
Yeah, I know.
He was also tortured by your father.
Fun.
So yeah, he's basically
Bjornstone.
tortured a whole bunch of people.
Damn, I
And
really
got the
thought that guy
entire-
would be okay.
Well,
well.
I mean, anyone breaks under enough. So your father has turned the entire coalition against us, and possibly against elves. That's up in the air still.
That I would just say that one's kind of just implied.
Yeah, the whole not
Let's-
humans thing.
Which
So,
still leaves me with a weirdly burning question.
mhm.
If they're very anti-human, how the fuck did they adopt me?
You mean anti
Okay,
not
I'm-
human?
Barracriel,
Yeah.
Jojo.
Yep.
You keep saying
Um,
anti-human.
So you do know this.
I
This
know.
isn't-
It's still like the entire history of that, and I know that, but it's just more like why though?
Okay.
It's like
well-
it's an internal dilemma.
But you do of course know that you were adopted as a publicity stunt. You do know that.
Yeah, I do. I really don't
Okay,
like
so,
that. I
so,
do.
Okay, so you're just playing it on that. Okay. Just wanted to make sure because I was like, does he actually not know, or is this him playing a bit? Ignore me.
That sucks that they're. Damn, so much for
So
that
I'm not
ownership.
sure how your friend at the bar is doing, if they're coming for him next, or if the documents will still be under the floor when we get there. Because I
Knowing
think
them,
right
they're
now,
pretty
our,
thorough.
yeah, with our best bet currently is trying to prove our own innocence, that we're basically just, being scapegoated as witnesses. And hopefully Tura will back us up if she's still alive when we get there. Considering she's also not human and probably won't be welcome in the city for a while.
Isn't Tura human? Tura's
No,
human.
Tura was Yanti.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck's sakes.
So that's
is anyone
okay.
human?
So let me get this straight. Assuming Tura's alive, gets out of the
Mhm.
city, and
Mhm.
finds a way to contact us.
I can contact her.
Okay, one of those options is clearly easier than others. My question is how are we supposed to prove her innocence at this point? Because yes, we basically get to say that we got scapegoated, and FS and basically sent through the schools of FSU, but
I do not understand these schools of FSU, but really, the whole reason why we are being scapegoated is because we found out the paper trail of all of the nefarious activities that your father was doing. So
Which
we
I
need
w-
to.
which
I'm
remind me, I
guessing-
gotta sit down with you and like really go over that with you because I don't think we've done that.
Not yet, but the dragon haven't had time yet.
Yeah.
So basically, we need to find proof of all of that, prove it to the entire court, hopefully gain the Salih House as an ally through Tura, present the information that your father basically was scheming and blackmailing and doing things in the background, which I know he's your family and all of that, but you really can't deny that at this point.
Well, is he family really though?
I mean, adoptions count as family. Just because your family are dickbags doesn't mean they're family.
That's assuming family is like something I like.
This
He
is
didn't
true.
even say hi. He doesn't even say hi.
We can talk about your daddy issues later.
By the
Fine.
way, not that I'm listening in. We're here.
Wow, that
Oh,
appears.
Y'all didn't hear that.
Hear what? I'm just calling back from.
Nothing.
I'm just calling back from here. At the front of the cart with
Far away.
these two chuckle lots. Yeah.
Lauren, calm it down.
So basically, we have to uncover the entire plot of everything and then present it to the entire coalition. Yay!
So we're basically starting a coup. Yay.
Well, not really. We're exposing a human coup. A human coup already against the coalition to the coalition. Fun!
I can literally hear Max's. No, that was specifically sent to you because you asked, "Is anyone?" I specifically remember, "Is anyone human?" And so I decided to write out a small list of the NPCs that you personally know and have interacted with, who are all human.
Oh, good.
There's about 57 of them total.
There's lots.
No,
Personally,
no,
my
no. I'm
favorites
not.
have
I'm
been-
not. I haven't like disagreed with any of it. It's just the question. The
One
thing
of
is, it's
those
like
is identifiably incorrect.
Which? Oh yeah, okay. The sorry, I sent you the pre thing. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I get the
My
point.
favorite
We are
NPCs so
here.
I get
far
the point.
have been Gavin Darkmoor and the old lady at the portal, Rosewood or something. Those
the
have been my
really
favorite.
tired one.
Katara
Yeah.
Rosewood, I believe.
Yeah,
I call her the really sleepy one.
No, Eileen Rosewood, Portal Lady.
yeah. She's been those have been top so far, top of the list.
Anyway,
plus
we
always been
are
fourth in
here.
the total.
You are here. Speaking of which, as you've been making your way forward, the vision has been slowly degrading over time. It's not because it's dark. It's just a lot of smoke. So for the purposes of everything here, even if it doesn't look it, it's currently lightly obscured. I didn't obviously want to put
everything's in the
I
morning.
didn't want to obviously put smoke effects over everything so that you couldn't actually see anything, so left the important things kind of uncovered. But for the purposes of this, it is everything on the map is currently classified as lightly obscured.
I like the smell of burning everything's in the morning.
I distinctly don't.
Doesn't smell like a forge.
Or
I like
nothing ever
breakfast.
really smells like a forge, except for a forge.
Or maybe a volcano.
And hammer.
Anyway,
Anyways.
Oren, do you want to lead this little scouting
You're
party
all
here?
on the map, so feel free to put yourselves where you would like.
I don't know.
Athalos
I'm
will
asking
be.
him politely if he
Yep.
wants to go first.
I'm just quickly checking.
By the way, just so you guys
How
know, if you
was
press and hold
our-
Alt, the Alt key while you're moving, you can drop your character wherever you want. It doesn't have to be
Oh.
snapped anymore. Just so you know.
That's-
Oh,
That's a
interesting.
feature.
That's new.
That is
I've
in
been
fact
doing
a
that this
feature.
entire time, and I
It's
just
something that
realized
I've
I
not
never
done.
actually told you guys. So yeah, sorry
Ah.
about that.
That's okay.
Sorry, I'm really enjoying it. Oops.
As you should.
spell-
Hmm. All right, I guess we have to take it at a slow-ish pace.
Mm.
Yeah, it snaps.
The scene before you is exactly as you remember it. The
I will go
bodies of the
first as well, yeah.
harvesters are untouched. The bodies in the field, likely as well.
I have a
Wha-
feeling that we should take this kind of slow.
Caution is a good thing. Orin, do you want to go first, and I'll kind of sneak to the side,
Sure.
scout a little bit differently?
Clover, do you want me with you or nah?
I would say just stick with Marcilla and Orin, and
You
I
said
will. What?
Also,
clear-
since it is 8:30 and we're just about to start a fairly sizable chunk, does anybody need bio break or liquid break?
Me.
Coffee.
Okay,
I hear
in that
coffee.
case, let's get coffee, do the bio
Yeah.
breaks, and then that way when we come back, we can start this in earnest.
Okay. I don't need to
Yes.
pee or anything, so I'm just gonna.
chat? Do we even have a chat?
Well,
No.
yeah,
Yes.
we
He
do.
means, he means our chat.
Oh. I thought he was meaning the chat, but okay.
Yeah, remember, we're the ones with live streaming shit. Nobody else does that.
Yeah.
married
Well,
as
hey, I've.
Oh, this.
The
Yeah.
live
Oh,
stream does not
no.
exist. Thank you.
The live stream doesn't exist. The live stream isn't real.
No, the live stream doesn't exist. There is no cake.
Cake's a lie. The cake isn't real. Speaking of which, we all back?
Uh,
All
Sophie's
right.
not here, so I will have to deal with that later. But...
no, I saw the video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was it just the sociopath one you sent me?
Yep.
You showed me?
mm,
Yeah.
No, that's
I-
a psychopath.
I have many questions.
Okay, first off, if anyone tries to convince me that they haven't thought about taking one of their boss's heads and repeatedly smashing it against a solid object, they're lying.
I mean, my current
We
ones,
are
no,
in
they're
no
awesome.
spot
I-
to judge.
I want to disagree here because my current boss is real chill.
My current boss is
Are you
fantastic.
saying he isn't a
played...
dingus?
Like previous bosses, sure. This one, not that bad.
No, like my current bosses. Yesterday we stayed up till like 11:30, drinking and playing party games over Discord. One of my bosses drew a man with a hammer for a penis during a fight game. I'm having a great time at work.
Elliot, why do you like to scratch the
So,
floor
just
instead of the
so-
fucking
just so
scratching post?
everyone- Just so everyone remembers.
Because fuck the government, Adam. Obviously.
I'm pretty sure Elliot has no
So-
concept of government.
So, just so everyone is aware, lightly obscured does mean you roll with disadvantage on perception checks involving sight. Okay?
Okay.
Ears
So just
perked.
remember that.
Got it.
Now, you all have kind of placed your characters.
Not
Nope.
really. There we go.
Nope.
I'm trying to find which window it's in. There it is.
I've just. Oh, and since we have a cart, Drew,
Yep.
since there's a cart, backpack and metal supplies are on the cart.
I want to. Can I stand on the back of the cart?
Yes, you can. It is a normal-sized cart, so.
Yes. Shoot from the top of the cart, baby.
Is it bad that I was really thinking of a Black Lagoon reference there? But anyways. So,
No, it's not
You
bad. Yeah.
you all have your things taken care of. So, first things first, just for the sake of it, I need you all to roll a group stealth check.
I swear to God, I thought you were about to
disadvantage
say initiative. Actually, given that
Yes.
we're heavily
A
obscured, it
group
should be
stealth?
at advantage.
Okay.
Basically, he's going to average us.
And I'm gonna bring that average down.
Oh, come on. You
Well,
can't possibly be that unstealthy.
I roll
Yeah.
at disadvantage.
Oh, you roll a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Drew,
because
given that we're heavily obscured, should he just roll neutral?
no, it's the
no,
armor.
because it's the armor, which is
Right.
Loud and clanky.
Yeah.
So, do I add
Um,
anything to a nat 1?
What the?
yeah, you still add your stealth modifiers,
Come
but it's good to know that you rolled the nat
on.
one.
Yeah. Talk about
Okay.
putting the
Damn.
average
Starting with Thalos. He actually did okay. He got himself a 17. So, going left to right, Bear Creel, what do you get?
Sorry. I'm mistaken. The one that says it for deception. I'm like trying to figure out which one it is again. Oh, there
No,
it is.
You're not deceiving the world of your existence. You are stealthing.
I am.
I mean, kind of.
22.
22. Okay. Clover,
Maybe he has existential imposter system.
That is
Syndrome.
true.
I
That
could
is very
probably
true.
I could probably fool everyone to have an existential crisis.
I already have
7
one.
total, please.
So what did you get total?
7 total.
7. Okay.
Yeah, like,
Orin
5. This is to be
and
expected
Marcella.
How did I get a nat 1 and still get more than you?
because I have no plus on it.
That's true. Yeah. Marcella?
Still. 18.
Okay.
We shall carry.
Thalos very slowly starts to rein the cart forward. So he's going to slowly move 5 feet at a time. If you guys wish to do anything or be ready for anything, etc., 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 speak now or speak during.
Yeah.
Crossbow out,
I want
ready.
to. I would like to prep my hand crossbow.
Your hand crossbow, okay.
My big hammer, my anvil, is out.
Okay.
I do not have shield out. I will be casting a spell.
Okay, what spell?
Question for you, Drew.
Answer for you after Orin tells me the spell that he's casting.
I am casting Enhance Ability, Bears Endurance, on myself.
Okay. Baracreel.
Even though it's a hand crossbow, can I still use both hands to steady the weapon?
Of course.
I shall do that then.
Okay. Easily
I
done.
don't know if
James
that.
Bond up in this shit with double hands on a hand crossbow.
Fucking isosceles grip.
I literally don't know how Sophie just got in here and staring at me, and she has a bell on her neck, and she made no noise.
That's funny. It's a cat. We don't question cats.
She-
Speaking of cats,
No.
She nat
y'all
she nat
start
20'd on that stealth
creeping
roll.
forward as the Thalos drives the cart. So 5
You
feet.
heard that I got my crossbow out?
Yes.
Okay,
I heard everyone has their weapons out. 10, 15, 20 feet forward.
Can we? Oh, is there a thing that we could do that's like similar to, like how Overwatch, not the game Overwatch, but like the one of the game's mechanics from a different game. I'm trying to think of the game, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
XCOM.
Thank you.
Where what?
It's called Reaction. Or a prepped
Overwatch.
Action.
It's basically a prepared action. So you give me a trigger condition for the action, and until you say otherwise, I am basically just waiting to see if that action gets triggered.
So
For example,
Basic-
and
basically, what I'm thinking of doing is readying the action so I basically have the trigger almost all the way to breakpoint.
Okay.
And when Orn basically slaps something with that hammer of his, I'm letting one fly.
Okay, so the condition is when Orn attacks something, you fire on the
Yep.
same thing. That is
Yep.
that is the condition and then the reaction. So got it. Okay. Moving further into town. The smoke continues to billow out. There's small fires this way and that way. Some grass seems to be burning. Nothing really has changed.
I want to be
so-
clearing house to house.
Okay. The first house that you walk into, Marcilla, nothing has changed. It smells a little worse, more days of, food spoiling and so on and so forth.
More
But-
day.
It's been
And the bodies right by definitely don't smell fresh now. But it's the same scene from previous.
I want to see if I can try and call out to Orn. Anything in there?
Do I probably don't see anything in there, do I? Not yet.
No, there's just the bodies outside. Feel free to roll a perception check if you're looking for anything specific.
I'm looking for anything that looks like it could move.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
And it's sight, so it's disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay, please. Fuck.
Is that just sight total, or is that just sight within a certain radius? Because that would make a slight difference, given that we're right up close. Drew?
I'm accounting for it. Don't worry.
So,
When in doubt, it's easier for me to adjust the DC than to like complicate rolls.
do you
Okay.
want to know? You want to know my rolls?
Is it a nat 1?
The disadvantage one.
Okay.
It was a nat 20 and a 2.
Oof.
So
feel
the
bad for
total
you,
is
man.
5.
Okay.
Because
There's nothing moving in the house. As a matter of fact, the surrounding area, there's a little crackle of fire. There's, the odd sound of some wildlife maybe off in the distance. But for the most part, it's eerily quiet.
Okay, Drew, be back in a second. Check out my pot sticker.
What? Oh, he's making food.
Merciless on autopilot. Anyways,
I hear the
so
brain aneurysm.
the cart continues to roll forward and past the house as you're going through it, coming to the first turn.
Gabriel, you'll hear just a kind of confirmation grumble, just of nothing so far. Just, so I will be first house.
I want to try and see if I could do this grumble communication thing between Orin and I of just
Okay. Now,
Concerned
what I will do is
grumble.
I will mark the houses that you can see.
These ones are out of vision so far.
Right now, yeah, there are some areas where, fresh fire, grass fires, and so on and so forth really obscure the vision. But for the most part, yeah.
Alright. So, I would like to basically just breach the door.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Oh shoot, that's not gonna trigger me shooting the door.
You said with a hammer.
He's
I'm
kicking.
not
Yeah,
using my.
I've already
I
counted
am
for it,
kicking
don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry, buddy.
Okay, good.
Bear
This is
Creel's not that dumb.
Oh.
This is not an attack roll. It's
God.
It's an athletics check, yeah.
It's
so
a door
that's
breaching.
That's a 23.
Okay. I mean, you feel like you needed significantly less force than that, but it
Crunch.
just door open.
Poorly made.
Also, Jojo, you missed it in our early sections. Door breaching via kick was a staple of our shenanigans.
It will be always a staple of shenanigans.
I'm just
Any-
gonna play the dumb card
The
here.
home, the secondary home, while it is smaller, same kind of scene. The only real change is this house does have, a little signs of scuffle. There was food on the table, and it looks like the table kind of got flipped a little bit, or pushed out of the side. Maybe someone rushing out the back door. It's tough to say, but it does look like there at least was someone here at some point.
No bodies or anything like that.
No bodies. The only bodies you encountered are the ones that are dead on either the harvester's back or from where the harvesters were.
Okay.
I'm going to follow Orin in,
I never entered yet.
or whatever,
But I would like to enter quickly, take a short look around. I'm not like doing a thorough investigation of shit. It's just a quick scan for the danger. Danger, Will
Okay.
Robinson.
I'm gonna use your perception check from the last time.
Oh, what the
The
Wouldn't
garbage
this be
5?
more like an investigation, or
Okay. If you're what are you trying to investigate? Like, are you?
I'm just making sure that A, no bodies, and B, um, quickly open cupboards, make sure there's food or some kind of anything like
Okay.
valuable or just food or something like useful. No, okay, next.
Okay.
And I'm not
yeah,
picking
go
it
ahead
up
and
or
roll
anything like that.
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
And I want to state I'm not taking the time to pick shit up. It's just very quick
Yeah.
once over. And investigation. There
Bear
you go.
Creel, while
15.
Orn's going through the other house, Athalos kind of parks the cart, jumps off, ducks into the first of the houses. You could hear him rummaging around.
Also, let me know when an
I'm
hour
just gonna
goes
like
by.
keep
So
like
a
a scan
15
through.
A 15 would mean that, yes, you do find food. The fresh food's mostly spoiled at this point.
True.
Yeah.
Change of conditions while Orn is inside a building. I just kind of want to put a cone right in front of the, basically right in front of the cart, and I'm basically just like sweeping it to see if there's any zombie-looking
So
things to shoot at.
I have your passive perception. If you see anything that would rouse your suspicion on passive perception, I'll let you know.
Cool.
Orn, you find some smoked meats and other dried rations and other things that are designed to last a little bit longer. And there is a coat, working's coat, that you do find that does have a couple of silver pieces in one of the pockets.
In the
Excellent.
cart it goes.
Like I
Okay.
mentioned, this is a quick
Okay.
go around.
Yeah. Okay.
Athalos, you see him rushing out of the house with various rations and other things in his arms. Just dumps them in the back, rushes back in.
Wait,
and
who's doing
starts
this?
Athalos.
Oh, okay.
Kind of calls over. Oi, got anything in there?
The rest of the houses are not clear.
Well, that's fine. We don't have to go that deep into there. Which, at this rate, we probably will only need to hit 6, 7 to get a full cart.
Rather make them safe first.
All right. You do you. These two are they're good. They're good.
All right. I'll take the silver and put the food in the cart, and then go to the next house,
Okay.
which I believe is that one. He's looted these two,
He's done these two, correct. So the next house would be the windmill.
and if he
Or-
goes to the windmill before I'm done with this, I'm gonna get upsetty spaghetti.
That's fine. So he kind of jumps back on the cart. All right, ladies first.
Breach clear. right.
On the
Oh,
windmill.
No, this one hasn't been looted yet.
Oh, I thought you just looted that one.
No, it was this one.
Okay.
Yeah, the first house.
We were literally just at house number 1, and he went doo-doo and got 2 houses, and then he was like, "All right, let's go." It's like,
My bad. I thought you were at
my
house number 2.
brother.
Okay.
No, we only had house number 1.
Door
you
clutches
thought-
open.
Why you thought
Uh,
that is probably because pot stickers.
House number 2, relatively same situation. The door pops off the hinges easily enough. As a matter of fact, for this one, the door was probably unlocked or not even fully open based on the reaction of it when your boot connects it to it.
This house.
Already searched by Othalos. Same thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he's fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, stack up on the windmill or some bullshit.
Oren?
Mm.
Relatively the same thing. No coat this time. I'm just going to use that investigation score for the time being rather than force
Sure,
you
yeah.
to Roll
It's up to
for
you,
every
mate.
single one.
Also, how many silver was that?
2.
Sweet, done. Okay. Food on cart, then
Okay.
we can go and start to deal with this nonsense here.
Okay. Windmill.
There
Yeah. It still
Oh.
sounds like it's functioning. You can hear the grinding of wheatstones inside, and otherwise, Orn puts his boot to the door, and solid kick. It's breached and entered.
Fuck these doors. All right. Same deal. Just making sure there's nothing gonna fucking eat us. And then
So
looking
far,
for
nothing.
food.
Okay, so far nothing. There is a couple bags of flour. Looks like before whatever happened here, someone might have been grinding by the looks of it.
Okay.
So there is a couple fresh or
Still no
fresh-ish.
bodies though, eh?
No bodies.
I don't like that. So clear,
Well,
and then
harvesters were harvesting.
yeah, I know. I still don't like it. Is this active fire like the whole fucking road's up?
No. As a matter of
Okay,
fact,
just- I just had to make sure that I wasn't going to be like, oh, I'm going to loot the house. Orn, you are
No.
now on fire.
The fire is more supposed to be in the grass.
Yeah,
Matt
it's
must have
all-
got moved over a little bit.
It's all good. I don't care. So basically, I gave him the go ahead that he can grab this stuff
Okay.
from the windmill.
Grabs it, starts to move on.
Then reach clear. Check this house, and I also saw the split here, so I'll check that after.
Okay. First things first.
Or if somebody else wants to fucking check it, whichever.
First things first. I'm
Yeah.
going to extend your vision a bit. So 25 puts it out to about there. Okay. So,
Clover,
um,
should we check these houses?
Which houses are you pointing at?
This cluster over here.
Yes,
I think
let's
those
go
are
to
two like hay bales and one house possibly.
correct. They
I-
are, as you're making your way towards the house, they are in fact 2 hay bales.
Okay.
Easy enough. Not quite the grand entrance that Orn has been putting forward. The door itself was actually off its hinges to start with, so
It's
probably
not my
didn't need to
fault
do
that these buildings are so poorly constructed. Wouldn't catch a dwarven stronghold or even a dwarven hovel like this.
Clover,
Yes.
I believe your passive investigation is relatively high, is it not?
Perception or investigation? You said two things.
Your passive investigation.
Do we have passive investigation?
I don't know
Technically,
what that
yes,
is.
What's your investigation plus?
+1.
+1? Okay, never mind then.
Hold on. What's my pass? Nope, 0.
Okay.
Can we roll for it?
Roll for what?
Investigation.
Sure. Go for it.
13.
Are we both rolling?
Sure, if you want.
They're both going in.
14.
Okay. Both of you do kind of notice that from this house, there is footprints leading out. You know this because they're kind of messy, little bit crusted over, probably blood.
Let's check the house inside. Are the footsteps leading towards or away from the house?
Away from the house.
Okay, well, I would like to check inside the house first and then follow the footsteps.
Based on your
Granted, we don't
investigation
die now.
scores, you find a couple of copper pieces. as well as a few more rations, probably about a day's worth.
Okay. Copper piece each, then, Marcella?
I guess so.
Okay. Well,
Orn, it's all starting to blend together. These houses, that while they're not the best constructed, they are homes, and they all have a similar scene playing out in every single one. It doesn't take long to get through the two of them, and about a day or two's worth of rations is fully scrounged up. Based on your 15 perception, you probably find about a silver worth between the two houses.
Here?
In both of
Okay.
the houses, yeah.
Oops, I just...
You deleted your silver.
Yeah, I put it... I had it 2 silver, and then I deleted that and put 1 silver. It's like, wait, brain, no, bad. If there's any food in there, I'm directing Athalos to pick that shit up.
Immediately drives the cart towards the intersection,
Uh,
jumps out, and makes his way back to it.
I'm gonna move over to...
Okay.
Hold on. Alt. That's so fucking useful.
Clover, rejoin us.
what?
All right.
Am I not? Wait.
No, you're way the fuck up here.
Yeah, you're still
We're-
hanging out at Blood Footsteps house.
Yeah. I thought we were
Whoops.
following
One sec.
blood footsteps.
We're
Yeah,
on
that's
the
actually a good question,
Yeah,
Drew.
seems quite obscure. Oh,
I- As a character, Orn doesn't know what the fuck you're doing about the blood's footsteps right now. So
I'm
Drew,
gonna
are we
follow
doing
the
things about
Blood
Blood Footsteps?
Okay.
2 people were
The
talking.
blood footsteps first kind of stagger. And it's a little bit tough to follow them. So once you get to about here, as they're just kind of, I'm just going to freehand draw something quick. They're kind of just headed in this direction. Right about here, the whatever liquid was painting the bottom of their souls has kind of lost a bit of it. So go ahead and roll a, I'd say an investigation, just to see if you can follow the trail.
11.
5. Yeah,
no,
no.
it's
Wait, let's see if I
it's
get
really
anything
tough
from
between
rangery
the
stuff.
smoke as well as everything else. It's almost impossible to make out anything else. So
By the
Do you
way,
think
just
that
for
means that someone's
background, Drew, are we in the forest at this point?
I think we're just in grass.
Like, at what point does grassy become forest in the trees?
That's a really good question. Technically, this would be more of a. This is more of a town than a forest.
It's like
Urban
park.
Yeah. So I hate to say it, but I don't think your forest bits would come too much.
That's
into play.
fine. I
Unless
just,
she's like
I would
directly
like
in
to
the
know.
trees, probably.
Okay, that's all right. I got an 11. I don't know.
5. Yeah, no. And Marcelo had.
You think this means that someone survived?
Probably not for long, judging by what's leaving the footsteps.
All right. So, how are you
I guess we
continuing?
rejoin the others because we can't see where they go. I'm guessing from our rolls.
No.
No.
No. Okay, so I'm just gonna rejoin the others because
Okay.
here.
So it's very much a guess and a rinse and repeat process. So, how far are you guys going to be pursuing into the town?
Well, I
Well, we
wanna
should
see if
maybe
any
check
of the
that
houses-
Sudden Badger Inn down there.
Inns are good, yeah. As to your question, Drew, I'd like to till we actually got enough fucking food on that cart.
Okay.
And I want to
I-
see if in any of
that's-
the houses there's personal information on what could have happened.
As well as
Okay.
also, I don't need to kick down every door.
I'm
Fair
sure some
enough.
of them are just open or unlockable.
Okay. So,
If it's locked,
for
I'll
the
kick that
sake
shit
of
in,
not
but-
forcing you guys to go through every single house, let's just do this. Orn and Clover,
Mhm.
roll investigations.
Also, let me know when an hour's up from when I cast that spell, please.
Yep, I've got it marked. Don't worry.
17.
Ow, bugger.
Okay.
For me,
So
7.
7.
So low roll and day.
Low rolling day.
It's because you criticized high rolls last time and you have cursed us.
It's relatively slow going. But Orn, you find your biggest payday, so to speak, in the Sudden Badger Inn. Not too surprising. The fresh food is still spoiled. It stinks a bit as you first enter. Nothing like you've experienced, though. And for the most part, everyone else is okay. Especially you, Clover, and you, Barracreel. This ain't phased you guys. Not after
No.
everything.
Well, not after a death spire.
Yeah.
The rest of the food in the inn, however, a lot of it is cured,
Preservatives?
preserved, and otherwise for, still being able to prepare meals and
Do I
otherwise.
find salted pork?
Oh, yeah.
I am happy.
Okay.
White
So-
text.
Do I get to hear the happy grumble?
Happy Grumble.
Do we find any wine?
Yes.
You're
We're talking a fully...
It's an inn.
It's
like,
an inn. It's got a full tavern. It's got a full ability to serve, upwards of 50 plus people at a single time. You find wine. There's still ale casks. There is, oddly enough, spoiled food left on tables. A lot of chairs are kicked over. Every single place that you've been into, some of them show signs of a quick leave. Some show signs of a fight. This is no exception.
The attack was sudden.
Brutal by the looks of it.
Are we really sure it was brutal? I mean, no bodies. How can we be sure? Maybe.
I mean, there were bodies on the harvesters and bloody footprints.
What bloody footprints?
Oh, Marcella and I found some bloody footprints and they kind of just
Oh,
tapered off.
well, and if that's the case, I'm just gonna pack up this here food then and get the fuck out of here.
Not a horrible plan.
It
If
isn't
you think
terrible.
it's
I will.
enough.
As for you, Clover, as
Mhm.
as Athalos is going through and starting to pack up all the food, and he is making liberal use of the Tetris in order to carry as much as humanly possible. You hear grumbles of, might have to come back. By the way, Orn, if you do want, you can take probably about 2 days worth of salted pork rations.
I will write that down in my backpack, even though I'll be carrying it on hand.
Okay.
or toss it
I-
into the cart.
Clover, with your role, you start to go to house, and it very much tells the exact same story that the tavern did. Either people leaving quick or the signs of a scuffle. And more footprints start to head I'm just going to freehand it. They start to come out of the houses and head all in a similar direction. Depending on how much the footprints were, or if they had boots or anything like that, sometimes it can last longer, sometimes it's a short little jaunt. But there seems to be a connected movement. The one exception is the Church of Paylor. There's nothing around the church. As a matter of fact, it almost appears like the church is the only thing that hasn't been attacked.
Have we looked in the church?
Inside the church, it looks completely undisturbed. Whatever altars and whatever valuables are in there, candles, incense, charcoals, burns, etc. They're burned down, but they're still there.
They're burned out, I think.
Yeah, burned out. The monument to Paylor as well isn't desecrated in the least. There's no blood. There's no signs of a struggle. Nothing.
Well, I'm making a note of that and then following the directions that the footsteps were heading towards.
Okay. What are you all doing while Clover's following the footsteps?
I will go with Clover.
Okay. So. Slowly, the footsteps start to number. Starts with 3 or 4, slowly growing 5 as the different paths all seem to connect. If I could get you, Marcella, to move your characters up to about here, where you would start to see the footprints themselves.
Where am I?
Okay. So, see about 15 or so feet in front of you, so we'll pull it right to about there. More and more footprints seem to be converging. Not all of them are bloody. This is just the easiest way to kind of showcase what's going on. There's a lot of boot marks, a lot
I
of
don't like
individual,
that.
but they're all heading in the same kind of direction.
I'm gonna call back to Orn and Barricule. Orn, Barricule, we've got converging footprints heading this way. You wanna
Before
come
you
with?
do that, because I'd prefer to do this first for a point of
Yep.
order.
Mhm.
Roll me a perception check with advantage, because it is here.
Me too.
Nope.
Non-natural 20 was the higher.
Okay. There is talk. You're not sure how far ahead, but, well, actually, with that roll, 50, 60 feet ahead, there does appear to be some sort of presence, voices of some sort. It's tough to make out. It's kind of muddled based on the distance, but no, you're fairly certain.
Okay, well, considering that, I'm gonna look back at Marcella, do the whole like shoosh thing on my lips, the classic shut the fuck up. Make our way back to Orn and Barricule to tell them that I hear people's voices in a not
Both
crazy
of you
person
roll
way.
a stealth check.
Seven. That was a 2.
19.
Oh.
I'm tripping on something, aren't I?
No, Marcilla, it's more something just doesn't feel right. And as you start to follow Clover, you just kind of look back, and as you're doing that, the usual soft footsteps give way to
Gravel crunch. Gravel crunch.
Clover just over her shoulder just gives you the universal shh. Eventually make your way back to the others. Thalos loading. The cart is still not full. You know, it's going to take probably about 20-30 minutes total to really pack the cart in with everything that he wants to take for the caravan.
I'm gonna let everyone know very quietly that we followed footprints, and I can hear voices and crunching sounds.
Do we go?
Uh,
Do we go in or just
Nope,
leave
I
it?
don't like that.
Look, I don't care what you all doing. I'm just gonna continue to pack this up, and as soon as that's done, I'm fucking out of here. All right?
Do you
Fair
have
enough.
time to finish packing up, or do you just need to go?
No, we need this. If I don't get these supplies, the caravan is going to be very, very unhappy. So, if you heard something, you heard something. But we don't know what it is. Doesn't look like it knows that we're here. So for the time being, I'm going to continue. I'm going to turn this cart this way. And as soon as we're done, I'm getting the fuck out of here. You all do what you all need to do.
I can't stop you then, I guess. Or Barricule, what do you want to do? No.
Jojo?
Sorry, what?
No.
I said, what do you guys want to do?
It was pretty muffled.
I'm still on the card, still trying to make sure if something needs to be shot, something needs to be shot.
Well, did you
Well,
hear the whole
time
bit
to hop
about
down.
Clover and everything?
Voices,
Like, did you
crunchy
hear all that?
noises, footsteps.
I was not paying attention enough. I think this coffee is doing the opposite effect of what it should do.
Synopsis is Marcilla and I followed some footprints. Became a lot of footprints. I can hear voices and crunchy noises.
Hmm.
Possible villagers, possible zombies.
This feels like a nope.
Cartman is about to fucking dip with the shit rather than fight or anything like that, which is not a bad choice. As a player, I want to murder the shit out of everything. As a character, this is probably not a great fucking place to be.
Well, I will hop off the cart because if they want a piece, I don't want to be with them. Unfortunately.
Okay.
So are we investigating the crunchy voices?
Sounds like we are.
I'm not a fan of it, but yes.
If we're gonna go that route, I gotta get my shit from the cart because I don't want him to dip with all my stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which will put me at encumbered and 25 move speed.
Got it.
Oh, so the same move speed as me then, huh?
Yeah.
Super great.
Do I want to try and take an aerial approach, or is this guy's too covered in stuff to fly?
I mean, you could just jump on a rooftop.
True, I also have wings, but that might actually make a lot of noise.
It's tough to say. The smoke, it's lightly obscured. So no matter how you kind of think of it, you're still probably going to have the same problem of, seeing through it. And depending on where you are, the smoke kind of pillars up a little bit, so you might actually have a harder time seeing through specific areas. But
Still,
I mean,
the
it's-
chance of
it's-
being lowered to the ground is better.
well, yes, no, maybe, possibly. It's tough to say, man.
Well, I mean, if you're on one of
True.
these two rooftops, you're probably close enough that not gonna make a huge difference. And what these structures can't be very tall, are they? Like 1 story?
1-2 stories at max
Hmm,
on
true.
average.
True.
At least hop up there to start, see what you can see.
Well, I definitely want to be off to the side, sneaky like.
So we are
Okay.
going for this shit, aren't we?
I guess so.
Guess so.
Well, that's
Okay.
I guess the conglomerate has spoken.
You'll do what you need to do.
So
See you
up-
back
See you
at the
back at-
camp.
Wait at the edge
Okay.
of the town.
So, Clover's going up there. Okay.
That's what I'm. Oh, by the way, that was directed towards Buddy.
I'll wait
That's
around
normal.
for you, but you know, I'll probably wait back at the caravan if you're not back when I'm finished packing.
All right, guys, we've got Tilly's got fucking finished packing for us to have an out. Cause yeah.
Okay. So, I see what Clover's doing. What are y'all doing?
I want to be behind cover.
Hmm.
But enough
Wait,
cover to shoot things.
Where is Clover off to? I thought we're going to the church over
Way
here.
over here.
Stealthy. No, we're
We're-
not going
we're
out
following
there. That's not
the-
what the footsteps, man.
Oh, sorry.
This
Right.
stuff.
Okay. So, place where you want, and I need a group
Oops.
stealth check for everyone.
Let me get that fucking nat 1, baby.
25.
Okay, non-natural 20.
I rolled
Okay,
a 4
so
and a
another
14.
25
Give me
plus
1
So-
second. Apparently, I'm all over the place
20
today.
plus-
Huh, 22 again.
Okay.
What are the chances?
Much sneakier than last time.
Much sneakier. You guys are just
I got a
fucking
4.
Oh, I thought you said 14. Okay,
I
never mind.
I also got a 14. Remember, it's just disadvantage.
Right. Okay. Please just tell me the
Yeah. I know.
actual. So,
So yeah, no, it was
with the
trash.
exception of Orn, but even then, it's almost as if Orn's movements, whatever mistakes he makes, are being covered for by either Barracreel or Marcilla or whoever's closest to kind of point it out.
Plain-
Goes to
I-
take a step, and there's a stick right there, and you just hear Barrac look down, stick, step over stick.
I feel like I'm fucking Samwise Gamgee walking along with all the fucking pots and pans banging together.
Dick.
It's not quite
Lemon
that bad.
smash.
And based on the fact that this was a group stealth check,
Only because it was a group that does it actually not end up being super trash.
it's not great, but it's not horrible either. You could have rolled a lot worse.
Oh, I was going to click a
The
drag. Sorry.
footsteps continue forward. All headed in the same direction at this point. More and more footsteps joining in. All from different places, all from different houses. Not from hay bales, I swear.
Hey, you never know.
Some people are
Same
weird like
Assassin's
that.
Creed.
People do
I'm-
freaky shit in hay bales.
It would be too itchy and pokey. Thanks.
Obviously,
All
you
right.
never lived in
So go ahead
prairies.
and move to where you want to move, and we'll go from there.
Okay,
I saw you move.
and whoop. Ah. Oh.
Side the ape. Now, boy.
Okay. Marcilla, you're having trouble seeing the rest of them. You can kind of make out their movements and things like that, but, I mean,
Well, I'm advancing to
they're
keep up.
Okay. Orn. You're the farthest forward, so it's about 20 feet from there. It just continues. At this point, Clover, since you know what to listen for, you're definitely hearing something ahead. The light obscured. It does limit your vision, though. And while you know it's there, you still
Do
can't
I
quite make out.
smell anything?
I'm trying to like wave at Clover, trying to see if I can quietly get her attention.
There's
Do I
a
smell-
lot of smoke, so you do smell that. There's
Okay.
a lot of rotting food, depending on if you're near different houses. It's a bit of a mess of senses right now. The
Can
one
I-
thing you are really trusting is what you're hearing.
Can I wave at Clover to see if I can
Yes,
get her
you're
attention?
right next to me. Go
You're
for it.
like 5 feet away, man.
Oh, well,
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out how to like not say, "Can you hear anything?" but just try to motion, "Can you hear anything?"
Yeah, so
Yeah,
just
like
touch your
sure,
Points to
point
ear.
me.
with your hand.
Does shrug.
I'm gonna just nod back and like
Hmm.
point to my mouth and like pretend to be doing words like, you know, hear voices.
Drew, would I be able to understand that?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to understand nodding as yes.
But the hear voices port?
As in, she's saying she's mouthing as if words.
Can I read lips is the question.
Trying
Dude, you're a noble. While
Oh,
you may not
right,
have the
yeah.
observant feat, I mean, you've spent more time than this entire collective around you buttering up and dealing with like the subtle social signals and cues that come with being nobility. This is a fucking cakewalk for you by comparison.
Oh, so okay. Give her the double thumbs up. We got this.
We're
All right.
all gonna die.
Are you guys moving?
Yeah.
We're all gonna.
I'm just
die.
waiting for Ord.
Boop!
I'm
Ah!
gonna.
Maybe not there exactly.
There we go.
Okay.
Behind the rocks.
Make
Or
a
what I think
perception
looks
check
like rocks. Perception.
with
At
disadvantage, of course.
Yeah, see. Alright, that's not a good one. Let's see if I got
And
worse.
everyone, I need you to make a
Fuck
group
you!
stealth check.
Hush you. Give me a second.
No.
Okay, so perception,
No.
10. Stealth.
Okay.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
21, Drew.
Okay.
24.
24. Orin?
That is the second time on disadvantage I've rolled both a 20 and a 2.
Okay, so like 6, right?
No, this is a stealth, so 2.
Okay.
Because I got no
And
bonus to
Marcella.
stealth.
15.
Oh, and your perception was a 10.
All right. Oh, you were right. Rolling perception, right?
Yeah.
Orin,
Do I
you
need
don't
to
see
roll?
anything, but you are 100% positive something is up.
Yep.
Speaking of which,
You can probably grumble at us
Who's-
because that's like less conspicuous. than just
Who's got the
talking.
best movement right about now? Is that me?
Probably.
I have the feeling that I should be the one scouting ahead. It's either myself or Clover.
this is the position that you guys are in right now. So, at this point, I need to know, what are you guys doing?
I'm
I'm here.
holding.
Okay.
I'm pushing.
Okay.
I'll
You all
post
get
up
one?
sort of behind Orin.
Okay. Okay. First things first, everyone roll a group stealth check if you're finished moving.
Including me, because even though I didn't move.
If you're not moving, not including you.
Okay, I haven't
17.
moved since the last stealth check.
All right.
Okay. 13.
14.
Bearcreel?
Non-natural
17?
20.
13 plus 20.
Lost nothing.
It's nothing. Okay. Barracreel,
Yes, sir.
peeking over the hay bale. You are greeted with this.
Ah!
Give me a second.
3 figures lay ahead of you. And only, bear in mind, only Barracreel can see this.
As a player, that's not fun.
Some bitch, some bitch, some bitch,
Mm.
some bitch.
I see that fucking
3
nameplate.
figures lay ahead of you. One,
I'm
two
gonna
of them
turn.
now.
I'm gonna
have-
hide behind the thing, sitting
Better
down.
Hold
roll
on.
a hell of a stealth check.
Hold on. You might want to actually listen to what you see first before you do anything. 3 figures lay ahead of you. One has their back turned to you. Two of them have their back turned to you. Brown, wrinkly skin can be seen from the top of their bald head. They appear to be talking to a figure that you know, and someone else in your entourage would definitely know. Nagina. Furred hands on full display, communicating with the two of them in very rash, very obscene gestures. Clearly not happy.
Are they
The
loud?
footprint,
Motherfucker.
the bloodied footsteps, as well as the mass entourage, seems to go almost past them. The rickety, or now rickety, gates almost torn asunder from the stone walls that they hang off of. From here, you can hear them. So if you would like, you can roll a perception check to see what you hear.
Come on,
Otherwise,
baby.
Can I
20s or
hear
nothing.
them?
That's a good question.
both of you can roll. Barracreel will still have a lower DC because he is a lot closer.
Okay. I still get my advantage though, right?
You still get your advantage. This is hearing related shit, so
Yes. Yes. Oh, babe. Oh,
Nope,
baby.
that's a 12.
okay.
Oh, baby. He nails it.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Okay.
Sorry, insight check? Or
No.
Perception.
Perception.
Listening.
21.
Drop
That
it.
was a nat 20, baby.
Oh, good.
A nat 20. Okay.
Fucking baby, he rolls hot tonight.
From where you are, you don't so much hear Nagina, but you do hear the other two. It's almost as if Nagina is communicating them without really speaking. But all the same, the two in front of you. First one. We haven't received any spawn from the north town. West of here. We're worried and might not have fallen. Pause as you see Nagina point towards him. A pause.
True, may I?
Sure.
Can I roll an insight check on the on that group? See if I can pick up anything of note.
What are you actually trying to check for?
Because
Ins-
you said
insight-
Nagina looks familiar. I would like to try and confirm that it's the same one.
Oh, you don't need to roll for that.
It's motherfucking Nagina, motherfucker.
This is an individual who has, on a few occasions now, displayed power that is unforgettable. They are single-handedly responsible for the downfall and destruction of a large chunk of your home city. They've killed God knows how many people. and they have also tried to kill you. It's Nagina. You are 100% sure of it.
All right. I would like to quietly turn around, sit very low to the ground, because Clover should be relatively close to me, and try to mouth to her, "It's him. It's him."
As you do,
Quiet panic mode. Quiet
as you
panic mode.
turn, a wave of necrotic energy just seems to wash over you. It doesn't
I
hurt.
am resistant to it.
It's yeah, I know. Don't worry. It's almost like a word is just being shoved into the forefront of your mind. It doesn't
And I'm
stay.
sorry. I am very worried.
I am hella worried.
This is the part where I go, "It's fine. Everything is fine."
This
Where's
is
the
why
fire?
motherfucker out.
The word mortem.
Hmm.
Mortem just washes through you. And just as quick as it pops in, it's gone. This shivering, slimy, uncomfortable feeling left as you hear of a body falling to the ground.
I don't like
Can I
this
spin around, peek over the
Oh,
thing again?
damn bit.
This, what you can now see is a strange, horrifying individual. Tentacles pulling off of their face,
Off of their face?
almost like if you've seen Davy Jones from Pirates of the
Wait,
Caribbean.
off of whose motherfucking face?
Off of this one.
Oh,
As
hell no.
Oh,
eyes,
hell no.
eyes bleeding, a gasp on their face. They lie rigid, completely gone to the world on their back.
And I just saw that happen.
That was. I can't say it because that's metagaming, but I know what just fucking happened, or at least I have a theory.
Hmm.
Also, your use of pronouns is unspecific. You keep saying they, but only one person just.
Did I stutter?
Oh my god, that's the first line I've ever heard that used in context. Nice.
So he just took two dudes, and made them into one super dude, didn't he?
he killed
That's
one.
not what I'm seeing.
Of course, Orton doesn't know this.
What I'm seeing is I think one of them is dead.
Egg.
The other one, from what you can see, is whitewashed, just looking back and forth. The same kind of horrific tentacle visage that their partner was. A little bit more aged, from what you can tell. A few
So
more
he just
wrinkles.
went, bruh, dead ass.
Just glancing between the two of them, you can see his hands quivering a little bit. Small sparks of power radiate as he seems to be listening for. No, we. This town has been taken. We've sent the residuum to you. The components. We will continue to mine. I swear it. You can see Nagina's hands, these furred, beast-like hands clasping in front of him. You can almost feel the words, the voice of this individual who had ripped apart your city. You don't, but it's uncanny. The other figure, I am forever loyal. Annex failed. I will not. I will, once we've mined here, we'll send what remaining spawn we have to the town. It will be yours. I swear it. Poignant pause. You can see Nagina now subtly pacing back and forth between the gate. As he does, he reaches out one of his hands, brushing the side of one of the wooden gates that's been destroyed. His hand just... Actually, roll a perception check for me. Visual perception check.
What?
What disadvantage?
With disadvantage, yeah.
Is that for the group or is that just me?
No, just for you. You're the only one that is seeing or hearing any of this. Which, by the way, if you guys are planning on moving or doing anything, I know what you're seeing.
18, Drew.
Okay. You watch as Nagina's hand, just the tips of the fingers, just glide through the wood as if it's not even there. Turns back. You can see the quiver as the horrific eldritch entity in front of you takes a knee. It will be done. The Black Tower will be completed. We will send every bit that we mine here to you. Finally, after seems to be a bit of praise as you see the tremble kind of stay a little bit. What would pass as some sort of smile, or at least a bit of calm returning to him as he bows his head deeply. Thank you. I will return when my work is complete. As you watch, Nagina snaps a finger, and his visage, as well as the body of the other entity, start to dissolve and break away. Ash into the wind.
Rotate. Sit down. I need a second.
The entity... Actually, if you're turning around and doing that, roll a stealth check.
Come on, baby. Hit me with them good numbers. 21.
That's a good number.
That's a very good number. You don't so much as see as you hear the entity starting to pace a little bit back and forth. Small amounts of muttering as... Alright. Finish up here. Go to the mine must be protected. That's fine. Spawn of Cuss will get those. Beestum, get them up here. All right.
Can I roll a stealth and perception check? I want to see if I can hear anything, and then maybe try and move close to Orin and ask him. Here's a season.
Okay, so one thing at a time. What are you doing first?
Listening.
Okay, so if you're listening, bear in mind when you're rolling perception check for hearing, distance does matter.
Mm-hmm.
So just take that into account.
But I have absolutely no fucking idea what's going on right now.
Fair enough. Roll your perception check first.
That's an 11 plus 8. Probably not.
You broke up.
Plus 1. I keep forgetting what my perception is. Plus 1, so that's a 12
Okay.
total.
Okay. You're positive there's something up ahead, but you're not entirely sure what. There's disturbances in the smoke. There's sounds like someone muttering to themselves, but you can't really make out any of it.
All right, can I roll then stealth and try and move close to Orin to ask him what he hears? Or what he hears or sees, since he's closer up?
Well, move there. The movement's fine, and then just roll a stealth check to see. Yeah, roll a stealth check as you move.
Okay.
You'll end up there no matter what, but
That's a 16 stealth.
okay.
On. What do you hear? What do you see?
Not much.
Do I see Clover to my side?
Yeah. She's kind of hunkered low, using the pieces as cover.
I'm gonna like kind of quietly, like kind of low down wave at her, trying to get her attention.
Okay.
Do I get her attention?
That's a good question. Clover, are you paying attention to... What are you doing, Clover?
I would say watching and listening mostly, just like full high alert.
Okay.
Uh,
Then you definitely see Marcilla kind of waving a little bit towards you. You see Barracriel kind of face white, just rapid kind of...
I just want to curl up in the ball and kind of just go everything's fine while rocking back and forth at this rate.
Okay, well, I'll look at Marcilla.
and I'll
Point
just
to my-
point at like my eye, and then my ears be like, eh. Do you see anything?
I'll point to myself and then my ears. And be like, same, mouth voices. And then point forward at Barracuel and be like, Gary fingers.
Above table, I just want to voice the ADHD in me is screaming to go, it's about looking a lot like fuck this and
There's-
charging.
All around the shop.
And then charging the creature.
I mean,
That's
here's
what
the
made it-
thing. There's only one of him, and there's 4 of us.
Speaking of
Anyway,
which,
that's above
No.
table,
I
so
don't
I'm
No, no,
rolling
no.
with you.
This.
No.
all of you, yes, because you've all had a turn to move, and it's not staying still. So, I'm going to take some of these things. And
Well, by the way,
put them-
is those rocks enough, to hide, or if not, then I'm gonna move.
if you're ducking down, in theory, yes. It's
I am
not
dwarf.
great though. It is like
Okay.
a quarter cover. It's mostly just because you're short
Okay,
that it's working.
I was about to say I am
Right.
short.
Am I covered by
That's
the straw bale while sitting?
Oh yeah, dude. Hay bales and straw bales are fucking
Yeah, they're
massive.
fucking big.
Big things.
Okay,
They are
good.
huge.
Fuck that shit.
However, the eldritch entity finally composing itself does begin to make its way forward. First would be seen by Clover. Your perception was high enough for that. And when it reaches here, 5, 10, 15 movement sounds about fair given their speed that they're probably moving. I need you all to make stealth checks.
Since I'm not currently moving, is that still disadvantage?
No, it is not
Okay.
disadvantage for you because you haven't moved.
I just had to double check that because
Yeah,
that would
that's
be a
something
DM
that's something that's never made sense to me. You're not moving, and while armor is armor, armor only creates a lot of
It crinkles
sound
if you're moving.
when you're moving. As it stands, this is more a stealth check to make sure you're standing fucking still.
Yeah. Okay.
17.
Just that's the same. Like it's the same thing. Like with fucking
Not that
charisma.
close? Come on.
I'm
Okay.
super charismatic, therefore
So-
I am scary.
Yeah, Bear Creel,
Huh.
what'd you roll?
21 again.
Okay, Clover, what'd you roll?
That is a 24 total.
Okay, Orin and Marcilla.
17.
Stop rolling
16.
so well. Damn, okay.
All right.
For once, I roll not shit on stealth.
It's going
Actually,
to continue to move
yeah.
forward. What are you doing? You can hear it taking steps. Slowly, methodically.
Let's see. Has it been an hour?
Can I rotate so I'm
No.
completely obscured by the view? Because I could hear where he's going, right?
Your perception check was fairly good.
Not
However,
that
you're
good?
You're moving. What I would say is roll. It's more of a stealth bit. You can hear him, yes. You can see him, yes. However, it's more a question of whether they notice you. So,
It's within sight for me, is it?
not yet. There's
Okay.
There's still things in way.
So I don't know what it looks like yet, so I'm not gonna
Correct.
do anything just yet.
Okay.
I just want to try and hide squished up against the hay bale as much as humanly possible.
Okay.
I'm going to slink
Quietly.
around to the backside of this rocks because I hear a motherfucker coming.
Do you roll a perception check?
Do I not?
You're trying to hear a entity that you barely know exists except for the fact that you can hear something ahead, and you're trying to discern whether it's moving towards you or what. That's not something you can easily just...
17.
You're fairly certain something is moving towards you.
Alright, well, I am soft and squishy and would rather not be out in the open.
Okay. If everyone's happy with where they're moving, with where they are or where they're moving,
I'm currently happy.
okay.
Well, not happy, but I am not doing anything beyond
10,
this.
15. Everyone roll your group stealth check. Or it's not group technically at this point, it's individual.
Natural 20, therefore 25.
Okay.
That is
18.
Marcella, it's a bush.
It's gotten worse. No.
18 for me as well.
Same thing, not disadvantage because not moving.
Same thing for you, not disadvantage because you're not moving.
Okay, I have to double check because it's
Oh, of course.
Just
so
holding my breath at this point, thinking it. Just if I close my eyes, it will go away.
13.
The creature, now in full view of all of you, this slimy, thin, tentacle-faced, bald ring. It's horrifying, and it stops. Eyes narrowing. A voice appears in all of your heads. Non-descriptive, just a wide area, almost like a yell. I know you're out there. Show yourself.
Fuck this shit, guiding bolt.
All right.
Okay.
I didn't even get a chance to prep, yo.
Fuck this. Fuck that. I don't like it. I don't
So-
like it.
So you just went Drax. Thanos! Ah!
So,
Yeah, pretty much.
I need you all to roll
Initiative.
initiative.
Yep.
You do not get a surprise around because
Because it knows.
they know that you're there.
Son of a bitch.
I figured. That's why I'm just straight up fucking going. Ah!
Non-natural 20.
Initiative.
As good as it's gonna get.
bitch.
It could be better, but fuck it.
I'll take it at this rate.
Oh, yeah, my initiative's not great. Okay, cool. Drew, do you want a number?
Okay, starting from the top. Marcilla.
15.
I get to make this joke 3 times in a row now.
Orn.
19. That's because I rolled a 19. I don't have a plus on that.
Bear Creel.
You really not a
21. No, nothing. Jeez. Okay.
And Clover.
God damn. You guys are freaking.
We just
bricks.
kind of assume, dude. I just kind of assume you're gonna have a high initiative at this point. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the joke? 21. Seriously?
lol.
Oh, God.
Clover.
Let's put a little bit more
Non-natural
effort into it.
20.
Okay.
Oh shit, son.
Damn.
Bear Creel. What's your dexterity?
Dex, baby. Do you want the number or the modifier?
Modifier. Do it, no?
Just what your plus is, the modifier.
+4.
Okay. So, important point of order. And so, Bear Creel, you share the exact same initiative as
Nope.
the Mind Flayer. However, you have a higher dexterity, therefore you do win.
Sorry, I
initiative.
didn't mean to draw a line. I meant to try and get an arrow.
Just listen to what he has to say.
So, Bear
Ye-
Creel, you technically go at the exact same time that the Mind Flayer does. I will say that your action happens a split second before, though. So that way your turns are almost identical. So, what would you like to do, Bear Creel?
Well, no point in hiding now. Pull out the hand crossbow, try to aim it. It looks like I've got not a good angle shot here.
Yeah, this would count as half cover.
That's with disadvantage. Ugh.
I have a question.
Slightly metagaming.
I have an answer.
With me showing guiding bolt before we got into initiative,
Mhm.
did that actually happen, or is that
No.
okay?
No, because it's not a surprise. Therefore, as you start, basically, here's how it would work. As you start to do something, the Mind Flayer is going to see you and going to be reacting at the exact same time. So
So wait, is the Mind Flayer focused on me or Marcilla, or who is it? Not, is it focused on
that's
me?
a
the
really good
question.
question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And my question, what the fuck happened to your longbow? Why do you have a hand crossbow?
Efficiency?
Don't worry about it.
He's not
So
wrong.
much less damage.
You say that. Trust the process. Anyways,
Alright.
Bear Creel, gotta know what you're doing.
Yep, pulling out the hand crossbow, try to get a good shot in.
Okay, make your attack roll. from there.
God, that's a whack ass angle, eh? Ain't it?
It's not great.
That's with disadvantage?
No. Attack
it's
rolls
half
aren't made with
cover?
disadvantage. Half cover just adds to their AC.
Okay. Well, 7, 8, 7, 7's 14, plus 1's 15, so 25, Drew?
25 to hit?
Yeah.
Well,
This has got a +7, Drew.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that'll hit.
Okay.
Now bear in mind, you don't
Okay,
have
I
advantage.
need to figure out the whole proficiency bonus trick on this one.
It's,
Plus,
it's
I wonder
added
if
into
I'm
your
wondering.
thing.
Okay. Plus, I want to know about sneak attack damage.
Sneak attack would not be applied because it's not advantage. As far as I know, it's not. You don't have assassinate, so it's not like it's the top of the round or anything like that. And no one's within 5 feet that would be considered an ally, so it does not apply sneak attack, unfortunately.
All right, then 1d6 plus 4 it is then. Well, the number's not great, but I'll take it. That'll be for 9 damage, Drew. Piercing.
Okay. Opening shot. You see its shoulder just kind of peeking out as it's more or less looking. Aim, fire, sinks true straight into its shoulder. First blood has been drawn. All right, Mind Flayer's turn.
Do I still get a movement?
Yep, you still get movement. And your bonus action if you would like it.
Hell no!
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, yep.
Just a straight up hell no.
So,
That's I see if I just don't really know. I'm just trying to remember all the stuff I can use on my bonus action actually.
So cunning action allows you to use dash, hide, or one other thing. Those are the two big ones.
Can I jump into this hay bale and hide?
You can try and hide in that hay bale. Absolutely. Roll your stealth.
Sorry, I just want to make it look like I'm in the hay bale, not on it. Rolling for stealth.
Hey.
Stealth is 16 plus 4, non-natural 20.
All right. Good to know. So, Mind Flayer. Seeing this, moves back 5, 10 feet. Yep. You're all inside of it.
Cool.
I need you all
I
to
don't
make
like
Wait, what?
a intelligence saving throw.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a mind flare. Welcome to mind flares.
Let me guess.
19.
You're gonna kill our asses, almost kill our asses again. Intelligence, you said?
Intelligence, yes.
Who do you want to state numbers
That's
first?
That's a nice.
Okay, starting at the top, Marcilla.
Oh, thank God I rolled well. 19.
Okay. Next up, Orin.
18 plus 2, that's a non-natural 20.
Clover,
19.
and Barracriel.
Well, I don't know if you were listening to how much I was partying on this one, but that's a nat 20.
Okay, so who rolled below a 20?
Me?
Me.
Is it seriously a fucking DC of 20?
So,
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Or like, fuck that thing.
No, fuck you for
No,
making
no,
this thing.
no. No, he didn't make this thing. This thing just exists in the world.
Bruh.
Like, this is a classic
Every decision about what exists in the world is his decision.
This is a classic D&D monster.
okay.
It's also known as an Ithalid.
So that
I thought it was an illithid.
Pronunciation is never my thing.
Angle.
It's Adam and Drew. They just randomly transpose syllables.
It is everyone.
So where's the damn
Everyone
it.
who failed the saving throw.
Jesus
take
fucking Christ.
24. You take 24 points of psychic damage,
God fucking damn.
and you
Holy
are
fuck.
stunned. At the start of your turn, you make a DC Intelligence saving throw.
And if I don't roll a natural 20, I'm fucked.
I didn't say that.
You said anyone below a 20.
Oh, arrows again?
And I have a modifier of 0.
Nope, that's
yeah,
not it.
actually, yeah. Everyone except for, sorry, who rolled above a 20? Bear Creel?
I rolled 20 exactly.
Okay.
I was a
if
20.
it meets, it beast. If it meets, it beats. So,
Nope,
Yeah,
we
that's
beat
not
the
it.
save.
yeah. So I don't know why you guys are freaking out.
I'm not freaking out. They are.
I am,
Trying
because
to
I literally
freak
have
you.
one chance in 20 of actually beating this check.
I mean, that's what you're saying. That's not what's going on.
Just
anyways,
let things
so,
happen.
The damage, or take, so 24 points of psychic damage. Everyone else takes half that amount, so that's 12 psychic damage. And only the people who failed the check are stunned. So I think that's only Marcilla and Clover, correct?
Only half our party.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse, bruh.
Oh, you could have made the
Oh,
DC 25.
I'm
Okay, Max.
So that's 10 feet of movement. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, and hide behind this building.
I'm a bitch.
Well, that's Marcella after the rest of the round.
Yeah. All right. That is the Mind Flayer's work. Next on the chopping block, we've got Clover. So go ahead and make your intelligence saving throw for the start of the round.
15.
The damage comes through, and as you start to feel your limbs just react and lock up, you felt this before. You face the harvesters, and you're just like, nope, 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 nope. And you force the shackles away. You do unfortunately lose your full action doing that, but you have your bonus action and your movement left.
Do I have to see Mr. Big Bad to?
Well, you can't
Hunter's
shoot
Mark?
through a building, so...
Did
Oh,
I
My
say-
Hunter's
question-
Mark.
Or did I
Question.
say Hunter's Mark?
Actually, I'm just gonna message to you that way, because I want to know kind of a little bit, but I don't know if this is actually possible.
You choose a creature you can see within range. You
Okay.
cannot currently see the Mind Flayers, so no, unfortunately.
I'm just counting spaces to see if I can move anywhere I can see him.
The squares on the board are accurate to space for
5
combat.
feet. Correct, yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make
They,
sure.
they kind of have to be, otherwise we'd be fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I know map sizes can be a little bit different in this, so I had to ask.
Okay, I'm gonna move, but I can't do anything else.
Okay. Next up, we've got On. On, what are you doing?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. It's there.
Hello, mother.
Give him the bonk.
I'm giving them.
All right, go ahead. Make your attack rolls.
Yeah. So this is the guiding bolt that I was mentioning before.
Guiding bolt, point fucking blank. All right, go ahead and roll your spell attack.
Yeah.
Please tell me that thing has knockback. That'd be fantastic.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
So let's see. Yep. So it'll be that plus 6 is my modifier. So. Oh fuck yeah! So how's a 25 to hit?
Yeah, that's slightly higher than its AC, so yeah, that'll work. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm
So-
sorry, Nutty the what now?
That's gonna be 46 radiant.
46?
4
Oh, 4d6
D
radiant. Okay.
6.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
14,
I was gonna be like, damn, Ori,
I
you're
can't
strong.
count that fast. Come on,
I
bud.
was like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
I can't count that. It's a
Wah, wah.
level 1 spell. 1, 2. I can't count that fast.
I'm like,
Alright,
god
so
damn, okay.
5,
Fucking damn, buddy slaps.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 damage total. Radiant.
okay, 15.
And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn, thanks for the to the dim light embers on the creature, has advantage.
All right,
Why do you
Marcella,
guys
go ahead and
sound
make
like
your
the-
intelligence saving throw.
Don't
Why do
ask
you sound like
questions. Don't ask
dude from a
questions.
farm? Okay.
That was not a good attempt.
Sorry?
Save.
Well,
12. No, unfortunately, the stun takes full effect, and you just feel your limbs lock up. Whatever you were about to do, it's gonna have to wait, unfortunately. By the way, the DC to win is 15 for that. So
Oh,
feel
so
free
I
to.
just met it.
You literally just met it, yeah.
That's not
While
a
the
bad
initial bit is punishing, it's not a TPK thing. A TPK thing would be to stun you all with a DC 20, and then you
Keep
need
it
a
at the
DC,
DC
and then
20.
keep it at it. No, this
Yeah,
is
that's-
mere,
oh,
this
so
is
I only have a
merely,
25% chance of getting out of this, not 5%.
I mean, stuns suck, man. So top of the round, Bear Creel, you're up. You're currently hidden in a haystack, but unfortunately, the Mind Flare is nowhere to
Oh
be
shit!
seen.
I'm sorry, I
So
forgot my
he
bonus
hid.
action.
So I hid.
Oh.
He hid.
Sorry,
So, okay, what's your bonus action?
Oh wait, no, never mind. Cancel. I can't punch it with my bonus action, can I? Or
I
can I?
mean, if it's an offhand,
I mean, I'm not holding a shield.
not holding a shield, technically bonus action being used to make an off. Sure, you know what?
Like, it's up to you.
You roll it with
no.
nothing but your strength modifier, because you're not proficient in unarmed combat as far as a. No, wait, you have Tavern Brawler, don't you?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, go for it.
Why don't
Punch
I have... Hold on. I have... There we go. Unarmed strike. Okay. I punch. That's going to hit. So, to hit will be a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit. Damage.
Damage. Because it's offhand, I don't get the plus on
You
damage.
don't get the pluses. You just get a
Okay.
straight roll.
I had to double check. 2. I punch it face.
It feels squishy. It's kind of like what you imagine punching an octopus would feel like. It's not pleasant.
I don't like it.
Barracriel. It hid. You hid. Neither of you know where the other fucking person is. Like,
We just like yeet. It's like
So,
shoot, yeet.
you see Orn run
I
around the
chased it.
corner, and there's a flash of bright radiant damage.
So 5,
what you know.
10. So if I get this right, 5. Am I technically in this? Hold on. Am I technically in this square at all? No.
Well,
or am I in
I
this
I
square?
would rule that you are in this square.
Okay, so
this
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would put me in a bad angle.
Well, you don't know this.
Okay.
So bear in mind, all you know is Orn ran around the corner and there is a flash of radiant damage. You do not see him. So move where you think you would move and go from there. It sucks, but like, dude, you can't use the top
I
down
could
like
see
your
this
XCOM.
building, right? I could see this building
You can
right
see
here.
this building. You've seen him go behind it, so you figure he probably is based on Orn and everything. But what you see when you get there, or whether you can get there, I mean, like,
You know
this ain't
what?
XCOM, dude.
I'm
You
going to
can't-
go
you
out
can't
on a
buffer.
limb and just maximum yeet this.
What?
Okay, this area counts as difficult terrain, so that
It's
is
more
fine.
like here.
It's so you go 5, 10, 15, and then it's half. So you'd move like, yeah, that's about it.
Hmm.
And to be honest, that's actually going positive in your direction. But anyways, that's beside the point.
Yum, yum.
So you're there. You can't really see it. I mean, you can maybe try and like, I don't know, do something, but you can't really see it. You just hear things.
So
You hear
I can't
Ornn
really
battle.
yell at Ornn without Ornn responding back to basically
You
gauge
can
it.
yell a sentence.
That's a free action.
You can yell a sentence, but Ornn can't respond until it's his turn.
Hmm.
So and that's gonna be after the Sarbus. God.
I mean, dude, don't think too much about this. Just go on reaction. You have 6 seconds. You're not gonna. This isn't XCOM where you have, you know, like.
Yeah, no.
top-down
I know. I
planning
understand.
shit.
I understand. I'm just gonna try and see if I could tuck up against this wall right here and see if I could just
Okay.
like eventually get towards him.
Easy done. Are you hiding or are you just tucking up against it?
Just trying to using the wall for cover, not trying to hide.
Okay.
Would this count as movement then? Because I just like kind of bonk up against the wall here. Because that's like a full square technically. If I go like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So technically, if I was to do this within my own square, it'd be like there-ish.
It's okay to keep it there. It's fine. You can just keep them. Are you going up against that building or this building?
I was trying to go for this building, but if it's in a full
totally
square,
fine.
then
No, it's fine. It's fine.
okay.
It's right beside each other. It's fine. So
Okay.
Barracreel, done. Mind Flare. Adam, I am so fucking sorry.
Oh. That's no good.
Does a 26 hit?
Ah, yeah, it hits.
Okay. This is why I'm sorry. As soon as you
I have
pull
a
back,
30 fucking
you
AC. Oh,
punched, you're looking at it just, ah! I'm a fucking dwarf! What do you got?
Fuck yeah.
The tentacles pull off to the side, and this horrifying, gaping, tooth-filled, more fang than anything, maw pulls apart the Mind Flayer's face.
Bro.
What?
Nope, I don't like that.
What?
Hey, insta kill.
I'm not gonna lie, it might be.
Wow.
This is
Aha.
10d10 damage.
Ah!
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of fucking damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Actually, you'd have to roll. No, you can't insta kill me with that.
He,
Adam,
Oh, he
I
fucking
would
can
not,
if
I
you throw your
would
ass
not
No,
fucking tempt it.
No, seriously. Mathematically, you cannot instant kill me with that. Because it has to be.
And this is
Are you
why-
sure about that?
This is why
75,
bro,
right?
I don't know.
No. My full HP is 56. If he rolls 100, that's still not beating the 56 negative. That's 50 negative.
Doesn't he just have to exceed your hit points by half?
I thought it was
Well,
a
Adam,
full
what
amount.
what HP are you at right now?
56 he just
currently 50 health.
Okay.
My total is 56. I only took 6 since I took 12 damage.
Well, all I'm
I
gonna
had
say is
6
it's,
temp
a good,
HP.
is it's a good thing that I rolled. Okay.
Yeah, I prefer rolls over than just saying averages.
Because I rolled 47 damage, which is below average.
Yeah,
Now-
I've always hated the straight.
Now,
You
I'm
always
going
hit
to
for the-
warn you. Because this is something new for everyone, and Richard never ran us through something like this.
Hmm.
I'm going to read this for you guys so you understand exactly what could have happened, okay?
Right.
if the target takes 10d10 piercing damage, which is 55 on average. If this damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the Mind Flayer kills the target by extracting and devouring its brain.
Oh, fun. So it is insta-kill.
It is. But I rolled for it. 47 damage was the roll.
Holy fuck.
So yeah, he could have just eaten my brain.
So he could have just eaten your brain. If I had used average, he would have just eaten your brain.
Yeah, and I hate average for that.
Yeah.
It's like,
So
you're dead.
you're lucky. But to dispel the myth, you guys are past the point where there is where instant kill things don't exist.
Right.
So just be warned on that. That's its action. It is going to use.
So that was my HP.
Join the club. Actually, I think you actually have less HP than I do now.
Yeah, I have 3.
It is going to bonus action. Shocking grasp you.
Oh well, now I'm probably not.
Oh, you're dead, Dix.
Be up. Okay, what's the save? Or is it its attack?
Shocking grasp is an attack against you.
Isn't it a shocking grasp a full action?
Instantaneous touch. It's a. Oh no, you're right. You're right. It is not a, and so I can't do that as a bonus action. Okay. So as a bonus action, it is not really going to be able to do anything. So instead, it's going to. Nope, that's all it can do. Okay, so it's just going to stay there because it doesn't know about Barracriel because you are stealthed with a 20, so there's no way to know about that. There's no one else within there, and this is the smartest play for it. So it's just going to stay there for the time being. Clover, you're up. With Orn on deck. Marcilla, if you want to make a roll right now to see if you pass your intelligence.
Nope.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
Alright, have fun, guys. Have a good fight.
That's not how it works, but anyways.
Okay, I'm gonna move first. No,
Okay.
that's not the thing I wanted. Come on. There we go. Just a little over so I think I can see it from there. Let's see.
It's not the easiest shot, but it's not the hardest shot you've ever taken either. So yeah, it's pretty.
And if you're taking a shot, take that advantage.
With?
Yep. Take with advantage. That's totally fine. Nobody's attacked it since then, so it is still up.
So I get an advantage for the shot?
Because of guiding bolt.
Yep.
So because Orn hit it with the guiding bolt, it is currently lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. Makes it a lot easier to hit.
So I'm going to Hunter's Mark it first.
Okay. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Got it.
Mm-hmm. And then crossbow.
Okay. 2 shots. Go for it.
Okay.
So wait, guiding bolt actually gives
Advantage, yeah.
advantage?
So
On the next attack.
advantage. The advantage is a nat 20 for that.
Okay.
For hit plus 8, so 28 to hit. So I'm guessing that hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
So double the damage dice of the weapon. So I believe crossbow is a 1d8 or a 1d6.
1d8.
So yeah, 2d8 plus your Hunter's Mark on top of that. And your usual modifiers and all that fun stuff.
15 on the first one.
15 total?
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
Okay.
And second hit. I'm guessing there's no advantage on the second shot with the crossbow?
No.
It's
just
the first
shot.
attack. It's so.
Okay, so second one is a 19 to hit.
That just barely hits, yeah.
Okay. And then we have 9 damage. And then am
Got
I
it.
allowed to move again because I didn't take my full movement?
Yeah, you have 30 feet full of movement, and you still no wait. Yeah, you're
25.
good. Yeah. All right.
I did.
I believe that brings us to Orn.
Excellent. Okay. So it hits hard. So what I'm gonna do is bonus action Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. And then primary action attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So give me a second. I gotta go back up to my. Get. There we go. Got that limited written down. And Warhammer. So DM ruling.
Yep.
If I cast have the Warhammer and an
Mhm.
open hand, I cast a spell. Am I able
Yep.
to then switch to versatile and smack it that way, or do I have to
With
keep going
two
with the
hands?
one hand? Yeah,
This is all happening within 6 seconds.
6 seconds is a good chunk of time.
6 seconds is a good chunk of time, but are you doing the attack action before or after the spell?
I would say after.
Then no.
What if it
You are
was
in the process
before?
of either casting or having cast a spell. If it's before, then you're attacking and then using the spell. Basically, it's all about preventing a lack of concentration on the magic itself. Because you're a cleric, you're channeling through something else entirely.
Yeah.
So I would say if you use your attack action first and then use your bonus action to catch a spell, that would be fine.
I
Because
think
you've
we should just
completed the
uncomplicate it and just say no. It feels weird to do attack first or to order it that way, complicating it. Let's just go with blanket. Nah,
Sure.
I feel
Okay.
like that it just. I don't want to fucking try and remember. Well, this and then this. It's like,
Okay.
all right, let's
Okay.
just say
Okay.
casting at the same time. or
You're
whatever.
the one taking it as one hand, so yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
It's a D8 versus D10. It's not the end of the world.
To some people it is. But anyways,
Mm,
go
to
ahead and
me,
roll your attack.
All right, so not with advantage because that's gone. Okay, 20 to hit.
That hits.
There's my
Was
D8.
that Nad or?
No,
No,
Ow.
no, just straight
Ow.
20.
fucking max damage. 12.
All right.
God damn. Okay.
And so and I can't do movement, otherwise he'll probably take an attack of opportunity.
Abso-fucking-lightly.
Yeah, so I'm not moving, but
Okay.
I'm hurt.
Well, yeah, and your
Varicreel?
brain is in his mouth.
No, it's not yet.
Not yet. Varicreel, you're up.
So 5'10".
You can get there. You can get
I just wanna
within
get
area
to here.
shot. Yep. Wide open shot, easy. Go ahead and make your attack.
What about that? That does not count as cover, or?
I mean, if you want it to count as cover, but it's just trash. It's
Oh, because
yeah.
I was wondering if it was going to be considered cover or not.
For you? No.
Yes.
No. This
Okay.
is wide open lane. It's a wide open shooting lane.
Well, pull the hand crossbow. Let's do it again.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Hit me with them nets, baby. Come on.
Please.
Okay, that's not awful. 17, Drew.
No, that's just a little too low, unfortunately. It turns and just holds out a hand, psychic energy pooling in there, and just bolt just ricochets off it.
Bruh.
For the record, it looks really fucking hurt. Well past the point of bloodied. And it just looks at you, Orn, just fight another day, it seems. And it casts Plane Shift on itself.
Oh.
I'm sorry, plane shift?
Yeah. I know
Yeah,
this.
I mean, like it planes walks?
In English, it's noping the fuck out.
Yeah.
The
That is
creature, a portal, purple eldritch energy appears beneath it, and it straight through the portal, closing right behind it. Marcilla, as soon as that, you don't know this happened, but the moment that that portal closes, you felt everything return to normal. No stunning, nothing. You just immediately go forward with whatever action you
I'm up.
have.
Map, Drew.
Yeah,
well, that thing
it's not
hurt.
there.
I'm gonna make a beeline to Orn. Orn.
You get to
Sorry.
me.
And just go straight up. Healing hands.
I just
Healing
looked
hands.
down. I looked down at the eviscerated part of my body and go.
I just want to do the
It's
freaking
mostly the
move.
head. As a matter of fact, that's almost massive damage, so you probably lost a little bit of hair there.
I
It
really
ate
want to
my
just
eye
run up
patch
and just be
as it
like,
just-
healing hands.
It ate my eye patch.
You can make a new one, right?
Ouch.
Even still, healing hands.
In the distance, you get, "Aye, you all right? I heard shit going down. You know, no. Yeah, oh, you all right?
Just get back to the camp. We'll
are
we'll
we
catch
good?
up.
Are we
No.
good?
Done.
We are
Yell
not
back.
good.
No, we want to ride out.
Actually, get the cart
All right,
here.
let's go.
Get the cart here.
Sorry, it wasn't very Orn spoken,
It's
but
fine.
we want to ride out.
All
Just,
right.
just hurtful grumble noises.
Oh.
The four of you patch whatever amount is up. The healing hands, you can apply the health. However
Orn,
you
take
wish.
add 6 health back.
Okay.
And
puts
that's my one shot for today.
That puts me at 9.
It is better than not. It is better than dead.
It is better than 3.
Orn looks really fucked up. There's a ring of bloody teeth marks around the top of his head, and it almost looks like the only thing that's keeping that portion of his head on is just the small gaps between the teeth marks. Blood's pooling down all portions of it. Your healing hands does good. It kind of staunches that, starts to create some skin over top of it, but
It's
he
still
looks
coming out.
really rough. And
Holy
more than any,
Holy fucking Sune, what happened to you?
He got nommed.
It
It looks like he got nommed.
Did you just get eaten by like a shark?
that's
not
an
a
accurate.
shark.
Well, whatever it is, let's get back to the cart and get the hell out of here.
Okay. You hear not the cart, but at least the sounds of it starting to creep around as you all rush forward. A few of you yelling, and Thalos does stop in time for you to all clamber onto the cart. It's not comfortable. There's barely enough space, and Orn's more or less just kind of hanging in there.
Yeah. When we get to the cart and we're on the cart, I will be casting. Where is it? Prayer of Healing.
Okay. Athalos wastes no time, kicking the horse into high gear, The cart's heavy, laden with food and supplies, but all the same, he coaxes the horse into whatever counts as a fast pace at this point, and you're out of the village before ever hearing him ask the question of what the fuck was going on. The bloody footprints still fresh in your mind. Barracriel, the memory of Nagina, or at least what appeared to be a visage of some sort. As you all
Everybody
ride
gets
the
9.
cart out of town,
Oh, good.
headed back to this questionable now safety of the caravan. Questions of what mine, what the fuck is in the mine, what the amidst
I need
all
to
of you.
pull Clover to me.
However, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
So,
I just want to end it with me just shaking Clover. I'm like, it's him. It's him.
I want my ears to be flopping around.
we
being
can
like,
we can start next session
yeah.
with that.
Next session is
So-
like not for 2 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
This is a good
So-
point to
Mhm.
take a wee bit of a break.
One-off time.
Oh,
And
by the
hopefully
way,
that wig gets here in soon.
I'm just gonna put this forward. I think that for the sake of all of us, I'm going to skip the 26th session, since that's like right fucking after Christmas and everything, and I'm sure we have family shit that we should probably be taking care of.
Brown boy.
Not me. Because
Well,
that
you can
holiday,
fucking come hang out with us. I don't give a fuck. I feel
I
like,
would prefer that actually, considering the fact that it gets kind of lonely around the 24th.
so
and the
I'm
23rd.
I'm saying we take the Saturday the 26th off and then reconvene on the 2nd.
Yeah, that's
'cause
fine.
I figure we will all be rested and recuperated by that point.
Well, yeah, and I think I have. I don't know what days I have off for Christmas, but I know I go out in the vineyard on the 4th.
That's fine.
So
That's totally
I
fine.
should be fine. Like,
So yeah, you guys survived the mind flare. You were pretty fucking close to killing him, actually.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
If you would have hit him with that arrow, we may have got him.
Granted, he was actually close to killing one of you as well. So
Actually,
Think about it.
two.
You got to think about it this way: if I wasn't the target of that, if
Oh, yeah,
anybody
anyone
else was
would've
the
got it.
target of that,
yeah, that's fucked, dude.
The plan worked.
that may have killed. What was
That
your
actually would have
HP?
killed anyone else except
Mhm.
for no, even Clover.
Clover.
Yeah, because I was 24 down.
She was
So I had
24 down,
30
so yeah,
something.
anyone else. And if you hadn't passed the save,
Yeah.
oh shit, dude,
Yeah.
fuck.
So if I wasn't the target, somebody would be dead.
Oh my god, no.
Avenge
No,
me.
that's so cursed.
Yeah.
No,
What's-
that's so
you want to know
cursed.
what's really fucked about that entire thing? Guess how long that entire combat session was?
Like what?
18 seconds?
12
18
seconds.
Yeah,
seconds.
18 seconds.
18 seconds.
Well, isn't a round 6 seconds, not a
seconds.
turn?
A round is 6 seconds. So in total,
God
it was
damn.
basically this.
I fucking
Barracriel hit
feel
him.
like
You guys got blasted. Orn fucking smacked him around.
Got
He
crunched.
almost killed Orn. And then you guys just didn't do enough damage to kill him before he.
so. I
just
ran, I shot
noped
him,
out.
then yeeted myself into a hay bale.
Which, by the way, that's the most Barracriel thing. Like that's pure Assassin's Creed right there. Just like, hey man.
It's just like, ha, nope.
That was like the opening bit of the Wind River shootout. Just everyone just down.
fuck, that was really cool. I like that.
That was a good one, yeah.
I can't find any great reference really for Orin's eye, but oh well.
So I'm gonna leave the revealed area as it is for now because you do know what's there, and I don't know
Yeah.
what you guys are gonna plan to do next session. By the way, fucking great roleplay. Like this was just a fucking great session all around. Like just this was
He's
fucking
happy.
great.
We had like
I'm
an
very
unintentional recap at the beginning.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm totally okay with that because, frankly speaking, two of you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, yeah,
As
that's why I thought I'd
characters.
start from number 1 and do a brief through.
By the way, that Dark Souls gif. Hashtag Orn aesthetic. Minus the armor, like that'll be eventually. He's not wearing plate,
But
but the whole
but like to be fair,
anything radiant is mostly like embers and burning
to
sparks.
to be fair, when I see Orn, I think this.
The weapons are correct.
Where did you send this?
It's all on.
It's in the
On
group
chat.
chat.
The weapons are correct. However, the rest of it, and yes,
The dude-
yeah,
I mean,
it's
Black
fucking great.
Friday. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, that thing. Someday it'll be that cool.
Please,
Someday.
please, somehow one day just
It,
emulate the dance list.
You gotta get me drunk first.
Gotta get him
Uh,
super fucking drunk first. All right. Well, I'm gonna turn the stream off, and yeah. So 1 sec.